welcome everybody. But hold on a second before I even continue. Should we even allow the influencer into this stream tonight? I don't think we really should. What
Well,
do you guys think?
He doesn't officially have plans till Thursday, so that might be like a scheduling thing for her, maybe. I don't know, but I agree with you. He should be doing more than he's doing right now for her.
But could I make the case that probably the best birthday gift would be him not being there?
Here, giving her a few hours break might actually be a present.
I can't argue with your argument here. I think you're probably right.
Man, respect Mrs. Influencer.
True.
maybe she. Oh, there she goes. Hey, I was about to say maybe she can comment and tell us what to do. So
too late. There it is.
Virgil, you're spot on.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Yeah, take them. Get them. Get rid of them.
Yes, I probably will not be here Thursday night because today is Mrs. Influencer's birthday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But we're going to go celebrate on Thursday.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Influencer.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Influencer. I mean, she said it, take them. So we got the go ahead. So there it is.
Try telling you guys. Just try telling you. You said, no, that's not the case. No, you got to listen to me more on this.
Do we really have to?
No, not really. I'm terrible at advice with this.
So I don't know. Welcome everybody to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got all of my good friends here. But before we continue on, guys, this show is brought to you by All Four Baseball Company. All Four Baseball Company, guys, has great stuff as far as baseball is concerned. Some logos, some high school stuff, some old school stuff as far as the Kikiangas. If you don't know about the Kikiangas, look it up. Go to his website. Also, where is it? He is the one responsible for designing the Old Ford baseball, not Old Ford, but the Broken Bat Sandlot Club logo. So here in Raleigh, North Carolina, he is the one responsible for this. Go out there, use code DADHAT, and get yourself 50% off of your full purchase. So just wanted to go ahead and give you guys that. Also, this is also pretty cool. He does have a sticker club, right? And the sticker club is $6 usually. But because you guys are, people watching this wonderful show, why don't we give you guys a discount on that one? And that one is DHC. You'll get it for 50% off. Instead of $6, you pay $3 for this. So there you go. And don't ever say I didn't give you guys anything. I'm just wanted to put that out there.
You never give me anything but grief.
Well, that's the gift that keeps on giving, my friend. The gift that keeps on giving. So there you go. All right. So we are going to go ahead and start with you, Dr. Influencer. Why don't you go ahead and get us started, Doctor?
So do you guys want to explain Dr. Influencer at all, or do we just want to skip?
He didn't show up for Thursday. You don't need to know.
Y'all can. You know what? Whatever, bro.
So
I was trying to figure out who this guy was.
I didn't know he was getting into degrees in influencing.
That's right.
Continue.
Who's this Dad Hat character? I'm just trying to figure out who in the world he is.
I can kick every single one of you off this show, and I can do it solo.
And it would be the most boring.
It would be extremely boring, but it will happen.
He's going to debate himself on the potential realignment.
Right.
So
I wasn't getting excited
for this.
Yeah.
This week is week 0, and the University of Kansas plays Fresno State. Opened up the new booth. Obviously, we talked about a week or so ago where David Booth gave $350 million, if I believe, or $300 million.
Just 300 money.
300. Obviously, this was after they did most of the renovations, the first phase of the new football stadium, so it should be ready to open up this weekend. I'm not going to go, but maybe at some point I'll get to see the new stadium. They're going to do a phase 2, so some of that money that he gave will go to the second phase. They still have the old visiting side stands from the old stadium, which I don't understand why they left those, why you didn't just do it all at the same time. But because it is college football week 0, KU's playing, I got my KU hat. And then this one, I believe, is from Joe. Donnie brought this for me. It is Replay, a raspberry hibiscus wheat from Left Field Brewing out of Canada, I believe. Toronto. Yep, out of Toronto.
I remember that one being really good.
Yeah.
Is that in
I
the
like
ones you sent me, Donnie?
Should be. It should be
Okay.
one of the 4.
Okay.
You know what? Since you started talking, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and give yourself the hat that you're got going on, my friend? What you doing, kid? Say hi.
Shout out to Phil real quick. Oh, hey. Yeah, Fireflies are at 1-0 on his Augusta Green Jackets.
Oh,
let's go,
darn.
Let's go, Fireflies.
Wave at them. You got to come closer to the camera, dude. There it is.
Hey, pretty
man.
girl.
Say hi.
Happy birthday, Shannon from Rhonda.
There you go. Okay. Okay. Get out of here, you crazy kid. Okay. Go.
Have a
right,
good night, day.
Don't get your dad sick.
Dude, you should have saw her. Like, she was just hawking like, I'm like, whoop. Like, give me a kiss, Eddie. No, we're good. You know,
Gotta love that. Just say pass it along.
dude. And they start school next week. You know what I mean? So here we
my
go.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. All right, Mr. Prospector, go ahead.
Well, hope you guys are doing well. And tonight I am, since I didn't introduce my hat in the last episode, Ed, you wouldn't know anything about that because you weren't here, nor were you, Donnie. But anyways,
Know that I care. So go ahead, keep going, bro.
it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We keep the show running at least. Yeah. So tonight I am wearing the Hoosier State tenderloins from the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. So a little bit different tonight, and that's obviously one of their theme night hats. And tonight I am drinking the classic Glacier Cherry Gatorade, and I do water, but flavors have changed, so we can't really do the wheel tonight because honestly, I did not tell Virgil what the new flavors were. So
I mean, I still got 3 flavors up here if we want to roll it and see.
I mean, sure.
He doesn't
not?
care. He's like, whatever, bro. Whatever. Do what you do.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah, do what you do.
Give us
Do
a
you, boo.
All right, so let me pull up the wheel of flavors.
The
wait a minute,
geriatric
no.
wheel.
Sorry, this is something different. This is for that's for next time.
Wait,
We'll
there's an
talk about that
IPA
later.
Crystal Light?
No, that was the Ed's Wheel of Punishments that I'm coming up with.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, let me-
yep, I gotta
wait.
pay for it. I'm paying for it.
Which has lovely choices like IPA beer chili, or a whole episode of the DHC podcast dedicated to Mason Rudolph.
Go
Oh, go Pokes.
But to be fair, Ed, Kenosha was a blast. We had a lot of fun getting to see Kenosha
Yeah.
play in person. It was a really good time. Good ballpark. Almost packed, almost sold out.
That's awesome.
Had their own branded beer, had ice cream helmets, a lot of smoke coming up from the grills behind the stands. Super fun time. So although
You did
they
tell
didn't
me
play
that.
very well, yeah, although they didn't play well, they did have a good atmosphere. So highly recommend getting to Kenosha.
Okay, all right. I'll
They didn't play well.
take a look. All right, go ahead and get started with this.
Well, you got to pull it up. No one can see it.
There it is. So
Oh,
exciting.
All right. Which one do we
Come on,
have?
blue. Come on, blue. Yes.
Yep.
That
Blue it
raspberry
is.
green.
All right. I don't know what that is in the background, but sure. Yeah.
I think it was all the ingredients.
By the way, it is Shannon's birthday, right?
Yes.
So, Shannon, I wanted to sing you a little song. Happy
No, please
birthday, go Pokes. Happy birthday, go Pokes. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday, go Pokes.
Don't ever do that again, okay?
No, I think I will. Every
Mr.
year
Producer.
for Shannon's birthday.
Mr. Producer, what are you wearing? And I hope you're drinking a lot tonight.
No, I am on a drinking hiatus currently, so I'm just have water. But as you can tell, I'm not wearing a hat. So
Go Pokes.
it's either out of protest or have a new unveiling to do.
Uh-oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Hold on a second. Timeout.
Is that an unpackaging since it's not in a box? Can't be an unboxing.
I just removed them because
He's like, get out of here. That's what you get for not having it in a box.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry it didn't come in a box. You want me to go grab a box and put it in real quick just for the effect?
You definitely should for this. So like if you called it an unboxing, all of a sudden we're like, nope, it's in a bag.
Okay, it's
Go
an
for it.
unbagging. How about that?
That's his bag, baby.
The hat's out of the bag now.
So ungrateful.
Yeah. Oh God.
So if you guys were on the show, if you guys listened to the show last week, you probably already know which team this came from because we did talk about this. But one of the new hats I have, and welcome to the collection, the Wilson Tater Hogs.
Nice.
I've got Tater Hogs right there on the back.
Oh, I like that.
This
That's
is during
nice.
their and the new CPL logo right there.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay.
this
All
is
right.
From from the game. And
I'm surprised they put it in a bag because isn't that like a fitted technically?
It is.
Yeah, I was a little surprised it came in a bag today, but it came in a bag when it arrived. But
At least it arrived in a good shape.
well,
I was
remember
just gonna say.
the last box I had from Crown Minded came in hugely dented, and this came in fine. So
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, this is my hat for tonight. The new arrival, the Wilson Tater Hogs.
Looks good.
All right, Mr. Mayor, up to you, my friend.
All right. Well, what I'm wearing, y'all saw me purchase this when I was
We
in
did.
Memphis Musica. I tried on this one and the Navy hat with just this logo on the front, and the Navy hat fit a little better, but this one's kind of working its way in pretty good now. This is the multicolor. Let me take the headphones off, show off the colors. I loved all the tones of color in this thing. The pink,
that's nice.
the green.
And I love the way you pronounced it. Memphis Musica.
Memphis Musica.
Musica.
Everything I bought from Memphis was the music notes logo, both the regular Memphis gear that I got and this hat as well. But I just absolutely love this color scheme. And they didn't have this when I first got to the game in my size. I went in there and like, dang, they don't have my size. They only had like Virgil and Patrick head sizes. So I went back in later when I was showing you guys the store, and all of a sudden, boom, they had just started restocking things during the game. So I did go up a size.
Apparently, you know a guy. A guy.
I did have to go up to 7 1/4, 7 1/8 for all you out there that want to send me gifts, but it works pretty good.
Painful. Absolutely painful.
And just like sort of like Eric tonight, I'm doing also one from left field. This is Passion Fruit IPA from left field, and I'm actually drinking this one tonight because I took this out of Eric's kit since he wasn't going to drink an IPA and gave him an extra one of the raspberry he has tonight. So
he's like, thank you.
Yeah. So cheers to Canadian Patrick, who just celebrated anniversary with his wife over the weekend as well. So shout out to Joe and Canada for the beers that we're still enjoying right now. So
I love it.
Yes, very grateful.
Guys, as far as me, it's a new era snapback. It is the best logo the Browns have by far.
Oh,
so
I saw someone rank that logo at the very bottom, saying it was a trash logo.
Who said that?
One of the on Instagram, there was one of those rankings of logos.
Well, someone's a dick, and someone doesn't know logo, so that's fine.
We need to blow up that whoever that publication or whatever is.
He's an idiot.
We need to blow them up. They're wrong.
But whoever it is, I will call him an idiot. Just let you find that Instagram post. I would put it on there. You're an idiot.
Is this where he's about to reveal that was Paul Caputo that said that?
I could, if it was Paul, then I'll call him that. But also, I'm having, by the way, I'm drinking water, and then also I'm having a little treat, at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys remember these?
Oh, so that's the raspberry cake roll. What's it called?
The
strawberry shortcake.
Oh yeah. Hey, can you open the door real quick, bro?
Which one? There's multiple doors.
Can you do me a favor?
Hey, bro.
Is she gonna pop out from behind the door on you?
Come on, whoop your.
She said she meant to text that to me, so good thing she didn't say something else.
That would have been
We were just.
hilarious.
I was wondering if you needed to like turn the camera off before
I
you
know,
opened
right?
that
Because
door.
you know
too.
what I was going to do. Like, oh, she said that. Hold on a second. Let's put it on blast. Oh, my God. All right, Mr. Producer, I'm sure you got a list of things that we want to talk about tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor.
We do have a list of good number of things to talk about. One I think is probably going to take a good chunk of time to talk about. But before that, since we have been following this league for the past couple of weeks, really past 2 months,
Yeah.
we do have a champion, so we need to give props to the Northwoods League champion, the Green Bay Rockers.
Horrible logo, too.
I agree. But they, when we went off the air on Thursday, they were down, I believe, 8-4. And
It is a horrible logo.
Yeah, and I've come back to win it 10-8. So congratulations to the Green Bay Rockers.
Oh, you're
And-
talking about the crossed back guitar one. I was thinking of the glove.
Yeah, which one were you talking about, Ed?
The crossback.
Both.
The crossback. Yeah, I agree with that.
The name, it should have been the Booyah still. It should have not been the Rockers. I'm sorry. Anywho.
So with that ends our Northwoods League segment for this year.
And therefore, I have to pay because my team came in last. And I'm the one who came up with this idea. Just want you guys to know that it was me. I'm the
It
one who came
backfired
up
on
with
you.
this idea. And I'm the one who's paying. Which, listen, you play the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Winning's winning, whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Okay? Remember that, boys. Remember that. Sorry, I apologize. Go ahead, Mr. Producer. I apologize.
See, I was trying to talk you out of doing a punishment because it's like, we don't need to do this. And see, look what happened.
No. Listen, I suggested it. I'm the one who pushed for it. I'm a man of my word.
But you did put so much work into making that wheel.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, wait till you guys find. Oh, wait till you. I've been looking for Skyline IPA beer chili recipes. They're out there. I'll even come to your place and cook it for you, Ed.
Don't be mean now. Don't be mean now.
What you said? Whatever punishment.
You know what? If you're going to come up here and do it, I'll do it. Let's do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
For the
We'll
content.
have everybody here, and then we'll just drive up here, and then we'll figure it out. All right,
So,
next on the list.
All right. So there's a big talk coming from Major League Baseball today from Manfred. It really came out on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
but there's the talks that everyone loves to talk about MLB expansion.
Yep.
Not only expansion, but also revamping kind of how the leagues work currently in the division.
Realignment.
Yes, realignment was the word that was used for that. So let me see. So the question I should start out with here. We already talked about expansion, about what teams and all that. We're not going to talk about that. But when it comes to realignment, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think that the system with divisions is already fine the way it is, or do you think maybe tweaking is not the worst thing in the world?
I'm not against it. I'm sorry.
I don't know about I don't know about doing away with American League, National League, because there's talk about, that kind of thing where you have.
No. Still keep American League and a National League.
But but some of the things I've seen, it was going to be like you're going to have American and National League teams now in the same division. They're not going to have the separate leagues. I don't like that. I do think there's some tweaking that needs to be done because Astros and Rangers have no business being in the West.
Can I be honest? I don't care if you get rid of it. Go ahead, blow it up, piss people off, just because it'll be so much fun to see. You know what I mean? Just to see, it's like, oh, there it is. The sanctity of the sport, and we gotta. I don't care.
Do you not like the Yankees and Mets in the same division?
I do not care. I don't care. We already got interleague, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Manfred said major realignment too, and Jeff Passan was talking about when he says major realignment. A lot of times you think that might be geographical.
Yep,
realignment.
Look at minor league baseball, what they did with the realignment.
Yeah, I mean, like I've never understood why the Blue Jays are in the East.
should be in the north. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Or Central,
Central.
Yeah. Yeah.
or the North
Well,
if you do something like that.
just like you were saying, like the Rangers and the Astros being in the West, like that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think I'm like Patrick. I think the Blue Jays probably fit better with like Detroit, Cleveland, Minnesota, and Chicago. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Pick-
Kansas,
pick
like
Kansas City out
City,
the hell out of it.
Houston, Texas, all need to be kind of in a similar division.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you structure it outside. Even with realignment, you really can't with the current. Well, actually, you could because of the Athletics are going to be in Vegas now. So that you could probably do the two Texas teams with Kansas City and the A's, and take the A's out, take all that out of the West. Just have the Angels, Mariners. I don't know. You got to have. You're going to have to switch. You got to switch leagues actually in order to make it work.
Well, the New York Times or the Athletic had a projection of what a realignment would look like.
Ooh, I think I found one.
So they kept the American League and National League, but here's what an American League would look like. So we're going to go over to the American League East first. And there's really not a major change. Now, keep in mind, these are 14 divisions.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Toronto, Yankees, Boston, and the Orioles. And the AL North, they're calling, they have the Twins, White Sox, Tigers, and Cleveland. They have a new league called the AL South, which has Kansas City, which we know is completely a Southern team, Texas, Houston, and then the Colorado Rockies changing leagues over from the National League. Then the AL West, it's Seattle, Los Angeles Angels, Las Vegas, and then either an expansion team, one expansion team in Portland or Salt Lake City. So see right there, that sounds pretty underwhelming from there.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over to the National League real quick. National League, the West, San Francisco, Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, kind of self-explanatory. NL North would be Milwaukee, the Cubs, Reds, and Cards. The NL East would be the Nationals, the Mets, the Phillies, and the Pirates, who would change divisions from the Central. And then the NL South would be the other expansion league team in either Nashville or Raleigh. Atlanta, Miami, and then Tampa Bay Rays would change leagues over to the National League.
I found one from Fox Sports, and I'll be on Fox. That's a crazy one too.
Did you see the one? I forgot who posted it. They had Charlotte.
Yeah,
And I'm like, why would you have Charlotte?
everybody's pushing Charlotte when
Why?
it doesn't make any sense. Again, you
don't
guys
have
already
the
know how I
room.
feel about this. They don't have any room.
I was gonna say, put it in Durham. I mean, if you're gonna do somewhere there, might as well just go Durham.
I don't even
it's
think
funny.
Charlotte's pushing for Charlotte.
Right, dude, there were so many people from Charlotte. They were like, "Dude, we're from Charlotte. It would be awesome."
Yeah.
But it's like, but it actually makes better sense if you put it up in Raleigh. So everybody's talking about that.
And to me, it's either Raleigh, like Raleigh, Durham area, or Nashville.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
So
like
the one that mentions Charlotte is actually the Fox Sports one that Ed was about to talk about.
So yeah, this is the one now. I'm also because there's a couple of them that have been mentioning Charlotte. But here's this one, right? This is a potential Major League realignment. This is from Fox Sports. We still keep the National League and the American League. That is still there, right? But then here's how they changed the names, right? So you got I'm going to start with the National League. National League Midwest, all right? The Midwest. So you got the Chicago Cubs, you have the White Sox, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Cincinnati Reds in that division. All right, so that's the four there. Then you move down to the Central in the National League, which is, again, I don't know how this is going to work, but this is how they have it. The Rockies, the Royals, the Rangers, and the Houston Astros. Okay. Then you move down to the Southwest region, and that's where you have the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Angels, the Padres, and then the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right. And then finally, the Northwest. That's where you have the Mariners, the A's, the San Francisco Giants, and Portland.
See, that right there is always already messed up because you're going to do something brand new and you're going to put a team in Las Vegas, Nevada in the Northwest. That doesn't fit. That's just like when
I'm
the
with you.
Braves
I'm
used to
with-
be. Like it just they always screw one of them up to where it
Yep.
doesn't fit geographically when you're trying to make it fit geographically.
Donnie, your conference has Stanford and Cal in the ACC.
Oh, ACC is well.
Yeah.
Let's not even get started on college football.
Wait,
I can't believe Dabo made that work.
I know, right?
That's a
That was
crock
the
of crap
commissioner,
right
right?
there too.
So I'll say this. There's this caveat, right? Like not everything is going to be able to fit perfectly when you do these realignment, right? There's going to be some outliers that are just not going to be able to fit in any league. So just want to put that out there, okay?
Like the
All right.
Atlanta Braves when they were in the NL West.
Correct. All right. So let's move on to the American League on this one, okay? With the Northeast, American League Northeast, you have the Yankees, you have the Mets, you have the Red Sox, and then you have the Phillies. Okay, that is an interesting division right there. All right, so then you move on to the Mid-Atlantic. This is what they're naming it, right? The Mid-Atlantic is comprised of the Orioles, the Washington Nationals, the Pirates, and my Cleveland Guardians. That's the Mid-Atlantic, okay?
And they gave you a puff piece division.
They sure did. They get that is a puff piece as it gets. I mean, you anywhere you put Pittsburgh on it is puff, right? Then you move to the Great Lakes region. All right, we are in the Little League
I was going to
naming
say
right.
Little League. What are we doing here? Great Lakes,
Right,
the mountain,
exactly.
the
This is Little League.
Southwest. Like,
Yeah. Are they going to do a mountain division where we know
They're
that
going
one
to do a mountain
exists because of
division.
the
Then
mountain
they're
time
going
zone?
to, yeah, exactly. International Canada. All right, so we move on to the Great Lakes region, and this is the Minnesota Twins, the Detroit Tigers, the Milwaukee Brewers, and then your Toronto Blue Jays. That
And
one
like you
actually,
said,
it
I think that'd
doesn't.
be fun.
That's an actual pretty good division right there. That's actually, I like that division a lot.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of parity there.
100%.
Especially with Virgil's beloved Milwaukee Brewers.
Right.
I like how we
Oh,
skipped
sure.
over that and mentioned your Blue Jays.
And your Milwaukee Brewers. I'm sorry, Mr. Producer. All right. So then we move on
Yeah.
to the American League Southeast. Again, the Little League names here. Okay. Then we have here the Atlanta Braves, the Miami Marlins, the Tampa Bay Rays. They should be the Devil Rays. We need to start a campaign to bring back the Devil Rays. And then, like we were been talking about, Eric, they put the Charlotte team, which I think in reality should be Raleigh team. Right. So, and then also Charlotte doesn't have any money anymore to pay for any other stadium because they already have a massive, beautiful stadium for the
Knights.
the Knights. What do you guys think about that one?
well, Virgil, when you were talking about yours and you said the AFC South or whatever having the Royals, I mean, we were talking about like south of like Canada. Is that what we're talking about? Kansas City being south?
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. What the thing that I find funny about this is that they're NL Central on here. The Rockies, Royals, Rangers, and Astros is the exact four teams that the Athletic article had, but they're in the AL South.
Right.
So it's like I'm trying to figure out their reasoning with. I guess it's more geographic between what's AL and NL in this case. Can't really find any reasoning why they would do the split the way it is.
They moved the NL to like the west side of the country and the AL to the east side of the country.
Yeah,
much.
there's too much, in my opinion. There's way too much flipping of leagues with this scenario.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen. Just prepare yourself because when Manfred said there is going to be major realignment, it's going to happen. It's going to be a lot. He is about to piss off a lot of people.
And is it really fair to the Rangers and to the Astros and to the Rockies to put them up against a team that has Chris Bubich on it? I mean, that's really
so. We're talking about. God, I can't even take this dude seriously. So we're talking about, I think Ed, you had mentioned that there's interleague.
It's already
And
we
so-
already have interleague. Yeah.
So I mean, teams are going to be playing each other, but if you have where some of these teams move and they're not in the same division, so you don't have like Red Sox Yankees, for instance, maybe they'll stay in the same, but let's say they're split up.
Okay.
What does that do? I mean, they'll still play each other, but if they're not in the same division, what does that do for some of these rivalries that we've been accustomed to?
Yeah.
There's
Honestly, there's a way that you can still play your rivalry games, right?
All right, and everybody will play everybody, but if you're not playing them 25, 30 games a season and only like 10,
True.
I mean, you'll have new rivalries, but the ones we've been accustomed to for 40 years or whatever, if they were to split some of these up. Now, it could be like the Yankees and Red Sox could, theoretically still be in the same, but if something like them or some of these other rivalry teams were split somehow, what would that do? Kind of.
I really love the some of the ones that I have here that would be really good potential rivalries. Chicago White Sox and the Cubs. You know what I mean? Being in the same division, that would be interesting.
That was my
Obviously,
question.
Dodgers. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So then you got the Dodgers and Padres, right? So that one stays. Rangers and Houston Astros. That's another one. And then you move on to the American Mets and Yankees. I know another intra-city rivalry there. Then you have the Mid-Atlantic. I really like the Pittsburgh-Cleveland matchup just because of the Browns and Steelers. And then you add another one where the Pirates and Cleveland play each other. Man, that's just good stuff right there. Where you might be losing some rivalries is in the Great Lakes region or the Southeast, where the Great Lakes is like what? Minnesota, Detroit, Milwaukee, and Toronto. You really wouldn't. You would have to create a rivalry there. Perhaps Milwaukee and Toronto, or Detroit and Toronto.
I feel like Detroit, Toronto would probably be
be a much better one. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's sort of one already there. Just it's not really hostile.
Correct.
It is already there by virtue of geography. A lot of Blue Jays fans obviously go down to Detroit a lot, just like they do in Seattle, to go see games.
Another potential one that I forgot to tell you would be the Athletics and the San Francisco Giants, just because of that hate of like them leaving Oakland, now going to Vegas, and then California against Vegas. That would be a good rivalry right there.
Well, I was wondering, like, do you guys think that it enhances the rivalries for like your White Sox, Cubs, Mets, Yankees by putting them in the same division, or does it water it down? Because I've heard arguments on both sides about what that does to the rivalry. And what I mean is, for example, take a Yankees Mets. If you have them play more often, does it water down like the excitement or the novelty of having them play each other? And the same thing for the Cubs, White Sox. Now, I know you play everyone now at least once, but if you're in the same division and you play a little bit more often, does that like saturate the rivalry, or does it make it better?
I think it makes it better.
I think if you add the stipulation that it actually affects your division standings now,
yeah,
I feel like there's more stakes on that. But I kind of see your point about oversaturation of that, because what made the Subway Series special was thinking about, the only time they may have been played against each other is like the World Series, or maybe like maybe interleague once every 4 years whenever they start doing that.
Yeah.
But I think, could you imagine a Yankees Mets game coming down to the last game where one team gets knocked out of the playoffs or not? Like there's a lot of tension with that already. I think it would build on that.
There's some hate right there. Then or Cubs and White Sox, like you were saying, whoever comes out to the last two games, the last series of the season to determine the division winner. That is or that one team is at the bottom and they're playing, that one they're going to be playing the team that needs to win in order to win the division. Oh my God. I think that would be.
Looking at the groupings, the one set I just noticed that would actually kind of help establish the rivalry better, Orioles and Nats, the Beltway series.
Whoa, yeah, you're right.
So that'd kind of be a good addition there. But yeah, the overall, I don't know if Miami and Tampa would be anything. I mean, I know they're both in Florida, but
Atlanta,
Sunshine.
North Carolina. Atlanta, they say Charlotte, but let's just say Raleigh for the sake of this conversation. Rivalry there. Because this is Atlanta country right now. This is Braves country if you were to think about it as of right now, still.
I'm trying to think this is not me endorsing one or the other. Which one would make more sense? Atlanta, Raleigh, or Atlanta, Nashville?
From a
I know they're
rivalry
trying to-
standpoint,
Like, which one would sound like a better rivalry to you?
Nashville.
Nashville.
Does it though?
Yeah.
I'll be
I don't
honest, it
know
doesn't
why.
do anything.
It fits to me, I guess, because
As someone who's close to Atlanta,
Yeah.
Nashville.
you basically shoot right up through Chattanooga to Nashville. It's a lot. If it was Charlotte, that might be a little more maybe on the fence, but I think Atlanta Nashville sounds like a better rivalry.
Nashville sounds like a better. Okay, funny. I get it.
Yeah, good job, Patrick Jr.
I'm learning. Just a young grasshopper.
Yeah, imagine him being a junior.
Imagine him and the word young.
Wow. Ooh, burn. Honestly, I just want to see. I want to see
Hey,
chaos.
Donnie.
I got one of those.
I just want to see chaos. That's all I want to see. I want to see chaos because I want to see people just lose their mind because they're like, "Oh, the sanctity of the sport." This Manfred is ruining baseball. I just want to see it.
I just looked and saw ESPN has a 4-division.
That's not
8 teams per division. They listed the 2 expansion teams in their scenario as Nashville Stars and Montreal Expos.
Expos are not coming back.
I know, but this is all fantasy at this point. But just quick example, they have the AL East as Yankees, Blue Jays, Phillies, Mets, Red Sox, Orioles, Nationals, Expos. And then AL South as Braves, Rays, Guardians, Reds, Tigers, Marlins, Pirates, and Stars.
That's stupid already. So stupid.
It is.
Are we doing the Champions League new league phase?
I was about to say at that point, just make a table with 32 teams and just do a point system.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it just gets crazy it's just group. 8 teams is too big for the divisions anyway.
Stupid.
I know we're going to get to it, but throw the South London Donnies in there.
Yeah, don't even bother continuing because that ESPN one, it's just dumb. That's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. The 4-team division, that's a good size for alignment.
Unless ESPN buys MLB Network.
They won't. They already bought NFL Network. They already spent enough money, and they already got rid of MLB on ESPN, so they're not going to do that.
Right.
Do we really think travel costs is an issue?
No, but that's the excuse they'll use.
Exactly.
I was just going to say they'll use that
It's
excuse.
so ridiculous.
They're going by Manfred
Not
said
for people
it.
like you, Donnie.
Manfred said it a couple of years ago. Baseball is a regional sport. Remember that, right? He's been prepping for this for a long time. This has been in the works for years now.
Yeah. I'm with Joe on this one. Joe, in case you didn't hear us earlier, happy anniversary, my man.
Yeah, happy anniversary, Joe.
And are we going to gloss over the fact that Eric's wearing a Chick-fil-A shirt?
Why do I have a Chick-fil-A shirt?
Because you know a guy and you're an influencer.
I didn't know this guy. This guy was a exchange student from Korea doing on the promo team for the Wind Surge. And he was like pointing to somebody else, and then last second, didn't he like point to somebody else and say, "There you have a shirt"? And I'm like, "I'm not them." And then last second, he just kind of looked away and kind of side tossed it to me. They were tossing out these T-shirts because that Friday Donnie was here. They were doing Chick-fil-A stuff, and so they were tossing out T-shirts, and
that's
one of the guys tossed one to me.
Yeah, thankfully for us, Eric's seats are the first row behind the dugout. So when they hopped up on the dugout, we were like, they were sitting behind us actually before they got on the dugout, and we saw the shirts. We're like, "Ooh, we got to get some." He hops up there. I got one right away, and then Eric was like, got the last one.
Was it your pleasure to accept the free merch?
Correct.
Me?
Both
He
of you.
doesn't get the joke.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm trying to see if I see any other realignment possibilities. I just don't see any other one.
Put a new team in Oklahoma City.
We may as well at this point if Charlotte's being considered.
That means
What
you
is
could-
the size comparison of like an Oklahoma City to like a Charlotte or
A lot.
Durham?
A lot.
Could you?
Don't, Patrick.
No, I said, could you have a minor league affiliate in Stillwater?
I don't think they really have them in college towns, really.
Oh, college like Oklahoma State, go Pokes.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
not like them.
Can we not? Anyways, moving on.
So real quick though, if Nashville and Raleigh are both being mentioned, for the most part, have been highly mentioned as possible expansion teams, and now all of a sudden these scenarios seem to include Portland. If it is Nashville and Raleigh, does that screw up what they're
Yes.
trying to do?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah.
I
Salt Lake, as Virgil said. I mean,
So
they
going-
got to have another West team to make the West work.
Going off populations real quick, Oklahoma City is bigger than Durham, and Charlotte.
we're talking Durham, though. You're see that's a mistake that people are making when they're talking about Raleigh and all that. Like they're not considering the tri area.
Okay,
here.
you're right. I didn't combine them. So Oklahoma City is bigger than Durham and Raleigh, and Charlotte is bigger than Oklahoma City.
I'm just saying.
Did you do your research on that, Virgil?
Did I do my research on it? Yes, I have it. I had it pulled up. I'll pull everything up.
Man, doing research on the research triangle. I like it.
I
Nothing
think Charlotte's
beats
a bad
Fremont.
idea. I'm with Ed. Raleigh makes more sense. If you're going to be in the Carolinas at all,
Yep.
that's to me the spot to go, because it's a bigger hub, and in my opinion, too, for travel for these teams to fly in and out of.
Get it in, get it out, and then
Yeah.
just then we're not there yet. 15 more minutes, Patrick. 15 more minutes. Calm down. So we're adding 2 new teams. We're also forgetting that we're adding more minor league teams now.
Right. Yeah, it's
So,
at least 8 more minor league teams somewhere.
8 more minor league teams.
And wasn't the idea? And wasn't that the idea to contract the minor league teams? And now you're adding to it again.
And now you're adding again, right?
Yeah, it's like doing a spring cleaning and then going back the next week and buying all this stuff to take up the space of the stuff you just got rid of.
Well, I think the idea wasn't necessarily just to contract. I thought it was to, in hindsight, looking at it now, especially with what we're saying here, I think the idea was to chop off the low hanging fruit real quick, and then let everything else settle, because you've got teams that have, that thought, oh, we got a 10-year agreement, we're good for 10 years, and then that kind of got blown up because they start shifting around.
Yeah,
And now things are kind of settling in with some of these moves. And now it's like, okay, we've kind of seen, we got rid of the riffraff. We got rid of some of the ones that didn't want to pony up the money. And now here we go. We got 8 new teams. Who's going to step up and spend money to build a new stadium for us?
yeah.
Can-
It's about those cities that were willing to stump up to provide better facilities.
Right.
Right.
So
It's
let me
like they
ask you
went in
this.
and it's like they went in and wiped out all of the warehouse district, and they, are going to rebuild, and it's whoever's going to give them the most money for the property.
Let me ask you this, guys. Are we willing to say right now, that it is August 19th, 2025, that contraction in minor league baseball was actually a good thing?
Overall, I would say yes on the surface.
Yeah, I would say it would be a good thing. But also, probably not for the reasons other people say.
Mhm.
Because really, I think that contraction really kind of boosted the independent and collegiate woodback leagues more.
I
Big
agree.
time.
Yeah, I was gonna say the qualifiers, those communities that got to keep baseball there, like
Yeah.
there's not, like you guys said. So whether that's a collegiate summer league team or an independent professional team,
I mean, look at the Appy League. The Appy League, thrived,
Yeah.
yeah.
right? You got
Well,
you got
yeah,
some teams that
exactly.
just, let's be honest, we got to call it a spade, right? Like, I mean, there's some teams that like they had no business being an affiliated. They've been there for so long that they just didn't want to
Yeah.
when they had to do it. Now, I think that like my Major League Baseball and minor league baseball still needs to be its own two separate entities, right? Yes, I do. But I think contraction overall was actually beneficial for Major League Baseball and minor league baseball. Because you got the MLB Draft League now, which, by the way, has been pretty good as well, right?
Yeah.
It has.
So,
Yeah. Well, what minor league baseball did with the contraction is they basically found 120 Donnies, and then they cut off the ones that don't have the cash.
the Patricks.
Yes, exactly. There were 120 Donnies, and then whatever Patricks were cut off after that. So
Got it.
yeah.
They still could retract a ball league. They could, but again, we're still in that 10-year contract, right? I don't think they will. See, I could say I don't think they will, but they could. Manfred says, you know what? That's it. We're done with a ball. Moving on.
Well, I think it was Donnie that said earlier that was talking about within the contract. So yes, there were 10-year agreements, but there were guideposts throughout that 10-year time frame to either you stump up the cash to upgrade your facilities, or you're at risk of losing your team. I mean, that's how we ended up with Ontario getting a team within that 10-year window.
And Modesto lost losing their
Modesto,
team?
yeah. Modesto, yeah.
Well, and I wouldn't put it past Major League Baseball that their experiment with cutting the teams and these other independent leagues forming and these partner leagues forming was something of a test to see how these other leagues could function independently and still feed them players. And to Joe's point, I wouldn't put it past them to eliminate the low A and make the low A become an independent league separate from them that still feeds to them but not affiliated by their teams.
And let's not forget that
I wouldn't put anything past Major League Baseball
sure.
or any professional organization at this point.
But also, let's not forget that Major League Baseball is still investing in these independent leagues, right?
Yeah.
In the Appy League, they're spending money. In the MLB Draft League, they're spending money there, right? So they still are partnering with these other independent and collegiate league, giving them money. So it's not like they completely cut ties. There's like, we're going to allow you to do whatever it is that you want to do. We just don't, we're not going to dictate how you run your business.
Yeah.
We
just create another league like that.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Sorry, Ed. I was going to ask, and just in addition to the MLB Draft League, are they going to create yet another league like the MLB Experimental League?
Well, I mean, you could actually say, like now low A for the Fireflies and all the teams in our area, the Carolina League, they could just like sever the Carolina League and say all of those teams, the Carolina League's now an independent league and the partner league, and they'll provide funding, but you're not affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could easily do that. They could take all of that league and the other low A leagues and just say, we're just going to sever these off as independent operating leagues that we partner with now, but the high A, 2A, and 3A are going to be the official affiliated level leagues.
Think about how much money they're actually saving right now with a lot of these leagues being actual collegiate woodbet, because you're not paying any single one of these players. They're all coming in because they want to put tape on for them to be drafted. They got host family that are taking them in during the summer. It is a shorter season, right? So you're also using a lot of volunteer and very part-time employees. Again, listen, the economics of it is what it is, right? Like, I mean, we can argue about it all day, but they looked at it economically and they said, no, we got to cut ties. We got to cut, fat out of this. And they did. And honestly, a couple of years in, I think it worked out. It really did. Eric.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking towards way ahead to 2030 when, like the Wind Surge are brand new, have that 10-year lease. So I think if I'm not mistaken, it's up 2030. I'm just kind of thinking way far in advance and what all that's going to look like. Like, was, just for me personally, was Wichita, was attendance high enough? We've gone through it before where, games were sparsely attended, so Wranglers left for Springdale, and then we had to go independent for 10 plus years. So I know I'm jumping way ahead, but I'm just kind of thinking to myself, what's going to happen here in the next 5 years or so when that 10-year agreement's up.
You said that ballpark is supposed to be a AAA ballpark, correct?
Right. Yeah. So we were supposed to be the AAA of the Miami Marlins. So it's a state of the art. It's one of the best, obviously the best AA ballpark out there because they built it for AAA. So, I mean, they have a brand new stadium, obviously, by the time 2030 rolls around, 10 years, but even then 10 years old is still not, everybody's like, okay, well, it's 10 years old. So it's past, we bring in these new stadiums that they just built over the last few years and some that they're going to build. And those are the brand new ones, but then ours would be like 10 years old. But even then, you're going to have a great facility because the one that the Wranglers played in was built in 1934. And so they had been playing that for 60, 70 plus years before they finally, went by the wayside. So I don't know. I'm just trying to wonder in my head what that's going to look like here in that time frame. But if you have even a stadium that's only 10 years old, you would think they would do something. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like my team specifically, kind of what that's going to look like.
And Eric, honest question: haven't they added things since they built it? Haven't they done some upgrades already, like since they built the ballpark?
In terms of, well, because when they built it in 2020, they already hit all of the MLB requirements, so they didn't have to do all that. But in terms of like building stuff around it, they're going to have stuff that they're going to probably continue to do and have built. And Donnie saw a ton of the construction by 2028, 2020, probably 2028, 2029. There's going to be a parking garage. There's going to be a new hotel because, Patrick, when we walked across the bridge, there was the Hyatt. They're doing one on the ballpark side of the river. So they're going to have two that are basically one on either side of the river. They're going to have apartments.
It looks like you're going to have apartments that overlook the right field corner, and then across. And I told Eric this. I said the apartment complex that they're building, and then there's a road, and then there's another piece of property in the river. Well, it looks like they're going to build a hotel between the apartments and the river on the other side of that road. So you got some people that may be thinking they're going to have a river view of their apartment, and suddenly they're going to have a hotel view.
And I think attendance wise or not, Eric, this is just my opinion. I think by virtue of the fact that number one, Wichita is owned by Diamond Baseball Holdings, and number two, that there is that investment going on around the park as well. I think those two factors are going to bode well for Wichita, regardless of what the attendance is, because you're building that mixed use facility that Major League Baseball likes to see.
Well, and that's
you had the right owner.
And I was that was another question I had. So if they're building up everything around the ballpark, surely here in the next 5 years, they're not going to be like, oh, cool hotel and stuff. You're done. But then that's another question, a good part that you brought up, Diamond Baseball Holdings, with them, are they going to try to do what they can and not get rid of, a lot of these teams?
I think Diamond Baseball Holdings is if they're buying you and you're already meeting the standards or above the standards, I don't think you got to worry about anything. I think the ones they're buying that aren't meeting the standards, that's where they're shifting,
and they're moving somewhere else.
To somewhere that's better.
Well, that's
going to eventually stop because they're not going to be able to buy very many more.
So the only thing that possibly could happen then is maybe just a new affiliation, if anything.
Possibly.
Well, I think in the case of like Wichita, they were investing in an asset that was already there. Like it's one thing to buy like Mississippi and then move them to Columbus because as we know, the investment that minor league baseball required or Major League Baseball required was not there for what they were wanting. So that's why they had to move them. Like you said, they already met the guidepost in 2020 with the Wichita ballpark because they were at AAA standard. So if you're looking at people that have a 10-year-old ballpark, one of the last ones you're going to look at for AA teams is Wichita because it's already built to a AAA standard. because
I was just gonna ask, like, what if with the 2 new expansion teams, what if Wichita is considered a AAA team for those 2 expansion team, one of those expansion teams?
So if they do, I mean, if it's Nashville, obviously
Maybe.
Nashville's closer than Charlotte. I know they try to and it's not obviously the case for everyone, but you got Sugar Land right outside of Houston, you got St. Paul right outside of Minnesota, and many others, but there's a lot that
Seattle and,
aren't right there. Tacoma, Seattle, yeah. You got a lot that aren't like right next door. So if that was the case, I mean, yeah, they have a great ballpark. Nashville is what? Well, I guess you didn't go through Nashville. You went through Memphis.
Well, Memphis is
probably
about 7 hours, and Nashville's a couple more, so you're like 9
8,
hours from
9.
Nashville.
So it's not like crazy far away, but that would, I think, be closer than what like a Charlotte would be, if I'm not mistaken. So you're right. If they did come up with, and when they, so do you think then those expansion teams are going to come sooner than 2030?
I think
I don't know that they could start before then.
I was just gonna say it depends on who's ready. We also keep forgetting you gotta be able to say which team is ready to go to start building right now. Which cities?
You got to
right?
figure 3 years minimum to have a stadium built and start playing games.
That's
Correct.
true. I wouldn't mind having a new team that is brand new, that they're not a rival to anybody yet at this point. Whereas right now we're the Minnesota Twins and they're in the AL Central,
And
so
you're rooting
like,
for that team.
yeah. I'm like, go minor league guys, but I don't like you once you get to the majors.
Right. I hate you after that.
So I wouldn't mind, if we're like the new Nashville Stars AAA or whatever.
Well, it's funny. I thought about that with the Naturals playing there, and the Naturals being the Royals AA, playing, coming from Arkansas. It's like Wichita kind of makes more sense for the Royals AA in hindsight, but I know that wasn't the case.
That's what we were like. I mean, we're only 3 hours south of them, so we're closer than.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to put Minnesota's AA in the South or in that area, they should have flopped those. Is all I'm saying.
Zach, you're correct 100% there. Like when the lockout happens after 26, right? After next season, that's one of the subjects. So I mean, listen again. I think there's expansion is coming. It's done. That's a done deal. Expansion is coming. It's just which cities are being the ones that are going to be considered, right? Because you got Portland makes sense. Like, I mean, unless they don't put a dome. I mean, I think they should probably, if you're going to Utah or you're going to Portland, you need a dome in those cities.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to do something in Portland similar to what Seattle has. You got at least have retractable roof or something.
Agreed.
If you're going to be up there, I don't understand Portland being a choice personally, but
Mr. Producer, you give us the numbers. What's Portland like?
I'll pull that up real quick, but I'm kind of with Donnie. I don't understand Portland as a
Neither
choice.
do I, but I mean, they want to push it. They're pushing obviously they're pushing some cities more than others.
Portland's population is 635K, which puts them under Oklahoma City, actually, and under Charlotte. So it's like a smaller area. Now, of course, you have suburbs in the area in general. You have a built-in rivalry with Seattle, so maybe it does make a little more sense to revitalize that.
I mean, if you're not going to go, a crazy idea, if you're not going to go back to Montreal, why wouldn't you put another Canadian team like in Vancouver to have a Western Canadian team if you're going to be in the Northwest anyway? And I'm not thinking about what it does to the minor league team there, but I'm just saying Vancouver, Canada, how does that compare to Portland? Because that would give, all the Canadians in the West.
Don't mess with the gnat.
Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I love Joe's comment where he fades off and we have to guess what the rest of his comments are.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say, Joe. You want to finish your...
No, it's a fill in the blank. We have to put the rest.
Let's see if we could... Let's all pick an answer and see which one of us is closest.
Cities with these new ballparks have nothing to worry about. The bottom teams with
the least amount of money and facilities are going to go by the wayside.
Correct.
I do have a separate related or unrelated question when we're kind of finished with realignment talk that I want to ask about.
I
Cities
think
with these new ballparks have nothing to worry about. The bottom teams with the podcast, I still won't appear on them.
Okay, calm down.
Cities with these new ballparks have nothing to worry about. The bottom teams with older ballparks better watch out.
Yeah, they could watch out. Yeah, watch out. Okay.
Virgil, what do you think?
Let's see, cities with these new ballparks have nothing to worry about. The bottom teams with old ballparks also have nothing to worry about.
Oh,
With older ballparks and chronic poor attendance have to worry about. Yes, that was
Yeah.
going to be my guess. Like with old ballparks and poor attendance, that was going to be my poor attendance one. Have to worry about. Hopefully,
No, I would-
when expansion happens, we get New Orleans back on at some level, important location for the EFA podcast.
Yeah,
I hate to say no. New Orleans is never going to come back.
They've tried so many times with that city.
To me, it's like Portland. Like,
yeah,
you'd have to put a ballpark somewhere that's not in. That has to be in the city, and there's no way that's going to work.
I see Portland as a minor league city, like perhaps double A or triple A. For Portland. Otherwise, I'm having such a hard time with seeing them as a major league team.
I do not like the city.
Same with Salt Lake. I don't see Salt Lake having the population to support a major league team.
Well, I agree.
Well, and I know Zach's talking about.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Virgil. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, because I'm about to change subject.
Well, I was going to say, when Zach's saying New Orleans back at some level, let's be honest, the team, the Baby Cakes weren't even in New Orleans proper. They were in Metairie. So
yeah,
it wasn't even in like downtown New Orleans or anything like that. So,
I mean, you could possibly try to do a low A team in New Orleans and it might survive because you don't have to have a tremendous amount. But again, that goes back to what Virgil said. It's got to be somewhere proximity wise that makes sense. I just don't see the people in New Orleans caring enough.
The only place in New Orleans that could work, which I don't see logistically how, baseball in the Superdome. And then even then, that still doesn't do anything for me.
Can the Superdome handle yet another event?
No.
It
But
already
Zach
has
does
to
have
work
a great
with
point.
baseball.
Zach agrees with you, Virgil. Like, Portland voters wouldn't vote for a new stadium.
Nope.
Portland's got so many other problems. The last thing that people want to spend money on is baseball stadium.
I think Portland is more of a soccer city. Let's be honest. Like that's a soccer city. That's they might lose their basketball team too. So who knows? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
After that new ownership, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're probably going to be stayed there now.
Well, I've seen reports that they might stay, and he's only committed to stay there until 2030?
Yeah,
2030, until the contract is up, their lease is up. After that, it's fair game. And he lives in the Raleigh area. He is looking to build something around here. So that dude got money.
I could see an NBA team moving to Raleigh, competing with the Hornets. And
no, if it's going to be Portland, the only choice it has to be, because it's also the most hilarious answer and the one that's going to cost the most vitriol, Seattle.
Supersonics return.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Ooh, that's saucy. I like that.
Can he use some of that money to fund our show here so we can do this as a full-time gig?
I'm 100% with you there, dude. That would be so nice.
Northwoods League and the Cape Cod and the Coastal Plain and just do it from all the ballparks.
I think Ed just needs to show up at the office and say, I have a meeting with Mr. So-and-so, and they'll be like, we don't have you on the books. Well, you should.
You do now.
You do now.
Well, and then Donnie can put in some of his, trust fund. And then Eric, can you talk to Mr. David Booth?
Yep, I got you.
We spread the
Listen,
love.
if we keep going with this, we're gonna start working full time one of these days. All right, let's stick with this, boys. Let's stick with it.
Hey, I'm buying lottery tickets right now. If I get the $500 million, I'm funding this show.
It's up to 643.
I know. Well, 600, whatever it is.
He acts like he's not there now.
Dude, I'm gonna go. You know what? I got some cash. I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm gonna go buy some tickets tomorrow.
When is it? Friday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow and Friday.
Okay.
I'm
well, it's
so
not gonna- it's
Powerball.
not
Well,
gonna-
Powerball is Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
But the 643 is the mega, right?
No, that's the Powerball.
Is a Powerball? Okay.
You people living in states with a lottery.
Oh,
Hey, ours
Come
goes
on.
toward
Don't
education.
start gambling with us, Virgil.
Two things I want to
Tell
circle back.
Mama, tell Mama K to get that lottery.
Nah, meanwhile, Ivy ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Tell
So
Mama K to make it happen.
two things to go back on. One, talking about Wichita being a AAA for Nashville. I truly think Nashville's AAA is going to be Birmingham because Birmingham's been wanting to move up for a while, especially with that new ballpark with Regions.
I can see that.
So I know it's kind of a big shock seeing a White Sox, basically a lifer White Sox franchise going to a different league. But it's possible from what I've been hearing of people, my Birmingham friends been talking about.
Or Virgil, if a team comes to Raleigh and the White Sox decide to change from the Knights and move their AAA to Birmingham.
Hey, that's possible too. I can see that happening.
And make the Knights would become affiliated as the AAA team of a Raleigh franchise, possibly.
I will say if Raleigh happens,
I would lose my shit.
their single A, one of them needs to be High Point. I
Oh,
think
that
they've
would
got
be
the
so
facilities.
nice.
I think that's an area that would deserve a affiliated team.
That stadium is so nice.
It is. I would
Yep.
be all about that one. My God.
And
Here's
by
the
that,
thing,
you're
though.
talking about the High Point Thomasville High Toms, right?
Oh, exactly. That was the
yeah,
one.
yeah, that one. That
That's
one.
what I thought. Okay. I didn't think it was anybody else. I just wanted to make sure.
Can you imagine having even at the least like a double A? So imagine if the Raleigh there's a Raleigh team. Somehow you finagled your way of having the Durham Bulls and the High Point Rockers as two of your minor league system teams. Whoo, baby.
Yeah.
And if it's a DBH team, that's exactly what they would want.
Correct.
I mean, look
But-
at what they've
but-
done in Georgia.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they've got
Durham Bulls
everybody-
is not DBH though.
You what?
Durham Bulls is not DBH. They're not gonna sell.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, but even that kind of model, like if everyone, even if you have different owners, I mean, even non-DBH teams are sort of moving toward that model anyway.
I mean,
Because
look at
of the
Ohio.
economic-
Look at all these teams, right? I mean, for example, you got Cleveland, Columbus, right?
Mhm.
They're AAA. They're double A's in Akron, and then the single A is the Lake County Captains.
Well, I mean, the economics of it, right? Like if you can get your guy to do a rehab assignment at a AAA level rather than a single A, because by virtue of being close, that's what you're going to do.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
to have the option of ramping them up and letting them go to single A, and you don't have to fly them all the way down to Florida. And then
Tell that to Chicago White Sox, who have all their teams down here. So that doesn't make any sense for.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm using obviously the Blue Jays as an example of going to Dunedin and then flying all the way up to Toronto and stuff like that. But like they have Buffalo very close, right? So
Minnesota,
yeah,
with St. Paul right down the road.
Yep.
So this argument that that everybody's trying to put right, like, oh, they already have a team there, they're not going to. Man, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
All I just ask is just for 1 year, if he ever has to rehab, just send Mike Trout to Rocket City just for a game. That's all I want.
That dude's gonna retire before he goes down to Rocket City.
I know.
He is close to retiring.
Bro, that would be phenomenal for Huntsville if that happened.
I know it'll never happen. I could just imagine.
Never say never.
True story.
True. But the other thing, going back to Ed's statement, that contraction was a good thing. I pulled up the list of teams that were contracted that lost their minor league status.
Okay.
So there's 43 teams. Out of those 43 teams, there are only 5 that have not moved on to something else.
Wow.
There's 5 that are completely just gone.
And they are?
I was gonna ask if I wanted to see if you guys could name them, but
I'll tell you, I couldn't. Patrick might, or Eric, one of those guys might.
Eric probably knows.
Well, one of them is coming back, Aberdeen, right?
I'm not counting Aberdeen because Aberdeen was not the initial. Aberdeen was not one of the 43.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Then never mind.
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield was not one of them.
No.
Bakersfield has been gone for a while now.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Lancaster. Yep.
Lancaster Jethawks.
The Jethawks. Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I started thinking of some of these names, and then I'm like, oh no, they moved.
Okay. Okay. 4, not 5. I miscounted one.
So, but Lancaster was still one.
Lancaster
3
one.
more.
Fire Frogs.
2.
Yeah, good call.
Wow. Yeah.
Have you seen their mascots
Manatees.
going around to all the?
I love his Instagram.
Well, the manatees were the Fire Frogs.
Yeah. But 3.
Stone Crabs.
So you said there's only 3?
There's 4.
some.
So
Yeah. Charlotte Stone Crabs is 1. Yeah.
Stone Crabs is 1. Yep. So the other one was the Little Spinners.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zach
those
got it.
spinners, yeah.
Zach got it.
Boise, but Boise, it's independent now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Boise and Salem are independents.
Yeah,
Salem,
and Salem
Kaiser,
Kaiser Volcanoes are
Volcanoes.
in the Mavericks League or whatever it is.
Out of all,
Well,
out of
technically,
those,
Little Spinners are also. Isn't there Little Spinners down here?
Little Spinners are gone completely.
Okay.
Now, Little Spinners was kind of an interesting story because they were one of the teams that I was kind of surprised got contracted, and there was talks about, well, they're just going to be waiting for Salem to move up. Like there was something with Salem that they're talking about moving up to Lowell, and that pretty much died. So I don't know what, but there's nothing there besides the college.
Yeah, the intention was to keep Lowell originally,
yes,
and then to get rid of Salem, but then basically Lowell couldn't come to an agreement with what they were going to do with the park up there, and then
they lost. Politics. They lost. Not only did they lose the affiliation, they lost everything.
Yeah, and Salem, and then they put a plan in place with Salem, obviously, and then DBH acquired them, and then
now they're changing names.
Yep.
Good.
So, but the original intention from the Red Sox ownership was to keep Lowell involved as the single A affiliate. Was the original story. So.
I wish somebody lived near the Gwinnett Stripers where they could have gone over and seen the Fire Frogs mascot at their ballpark the other day.
Well, I'm sure if we run to somebody, we'll let them know.
Yeah.
Man, I missed that Fire Frogs logo.
I like the mascot still kicking though.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there an Instagram account?
Yeah. It's fantastic following him.
Yeah, he was in Gwinnett the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Good for
because it was Chopper's birthday. Chopper's birthday.
If only somebody would have gone.
Well,
things got in the way.
He lived so far away.
Going to see family and everything. It's
family will be around. Chopper and Fire Frogs won't be. Striker won't be forever.
I need to still get. If you guys see a Fire Frogs hat, 7 3/8, at least, just let me know.
He's talking to you.
Yeah. Well, since when have we moved up to 7 3/8?
His head's getting bigger. He's trying to.
I told you already. We moved up already. I can't do 7 1/4 anymore.
That's right. So Donnie's circumference is a size below yours.
Yeah, I can't do a 7 1/4. They're super tight now. These 7 1/4s, man. They're just. I'm Barry Bonds, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
you're in the clear, huh?
I'm in the clear. All right, Eric, you had a question. You wanted to change subject real quick, so I think we beat that MLB dog to death. So
good hour plus on that. So that's good.
Yeah, I knew that one was going to be a long one.
So, and we've talked about this before, but it was brought up again by minor league fan club. So they've had it here the last couple of years with AAA, but I want to see more of teams like AA, single A playing teams in other leagues. So like the Texas League plays like the Southern League, or so like the Wind Surge against the Trash Panders or something. I think it would just be fun. It doesn't have to be obviously all the time, but a series like one on the road, one at home against different teams in different leagues, I think would be a lot of fun because I believe it was last year, Durham played Sugarland Round Rock maybe or something. So it's one of those that you don't see too often. And it was just brought back up the other day on Twitter by John with Minor League Fan Club talking about that. So I just wish we could see more of every once in a while, maybe a series a year, playing a team in your level, but a different league.
Mm-hmm.
Florida League against
Hell, even in the AAA teams, right? Like AAA, the Pacific and the
because they play each other. The two champions of Pacific Coast and International play each other for the AAA National Championship. So I just wish they
but
would.
other than that, regular season,
right? So they've started doing a little bit more now. So I wish that it would be something where they would do that a little bit more, because I think why he brought that up is because next year's schedules are starting to come out for some teams, and some are already on there where they're playing teams from other leagues. So I thought that was really cool, and I think it would just kind of grow. You get to learn more about. Obviously for me, I know about the Trash Pandas, but people in Wichita, if they play the Trash Pandas for a series, would be like, oh, who's this team? Oh, they're from Huntsville. Check out this gear, type of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what?
Go ahead, Ed.
Go ahead, Donnie. Go ahead.
I was say, because each of them do some 3-game series in the season, sometimes around the All-Star break, or sometimes they'll start the season with just a 3-game,
right?
Just like a spacer series. Those to me would be the ideal times, because you don't have to do full 6 games. You could just, coming out of the All-Star break, you could do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So maybe do the first 3-game weekend series Friday, Saturday, Sunday to start the year.
Yep.
On the road, and then that same team or even somebody else comes home to the home. So yeah, it could be the 3.
Zach, you took my one argument right there. Get rid of these 6 games.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the one thing that I do not agree. You know what about this one? You know how and I'm going to bring up some soccer for you guys here. So but you know how they have their tournaments and the Carabao and things like that, like of different leagues. They should do something like that here with minor league systems, where you play indie ball, collegiate wood bat, put them all in a tournament, right? And then just see who comes out on top. I think that would be a cool tournament to see, right? Affiliated ball with indie ball with collegiate wood bat, like all of them just playing against each other.
Yeah, a lot of the independent teams, they have guys from all that have played at a lot of different levels on there, so they can be relatively competitive in some cases with just about most affiliated levels as well.
I think that would be so much fun. Just send that an invitation. All right, we're going to do, round robin, and then go for it, right? That'd be so cool to see.
So you're saying like collegiate league all the way up to AAA?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Indie ball,
So it's the equivalent of like non-league against Premier League?
Yeah.
So that means like we could have like the Tulsa Drillers have to go to Washington to play the Dub C Fish Sticks.
Dude,
you know what? I'd be all in for that.
License to print money.
Dude, tell me that would not be fun.
I'd watch that.
I would, dude, put it on ESPN Plus, put it on, I don't care. You know how many people would be like, let's go, right? Durham Bulls, Carolina Disco Turkeys. You know what I'm saying? Listen, obviously there's some teams that are just not going to be able to compete. We get that. But just to have to push that out and see what people would come out and see. Oh my God.
The Marion Hunger Mothers against the Albuquerque Isotopes.
That's right. Ed, it's like that rap song you met, because I look like money. I smell like money. Talk like money. Even walk like money.
Yeah. You will be printing money with this, right? You bring on your merch. Let's sell the merch. Let's go. Hungry Mothers. Who would not get a Hungry Mothers hat?
Well, yeah. And
Portland Sea Dogs going to play the Chakalaka Monsters.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, the majority of these teams would be like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's sign up for this.
Well, just like when a non-league team goes to play a Premier League team, and then they get a lot of the gate receipts, and it basically pays their whole budget for a year, their operating budget for a year. Like, at least from a merchandise perspective, it allows those like your disco turkeys or people who don't even have as good of an operation as they do to get their merchandise maybe in a minor league affiliated store.
And think about the fact that your goal is, right, as Major League Baseball, as commissioner of all these other leagues, your goal is to get your name out there, right? Push baseball, right? Out into the audience. Man, listen, we just walked into the time and go ahead run. Whoopsie.
Good bullpen you got.
But the fact that like you says, the disco turkeys will be like, yeah, come bring somebody else. We'll host them, or we'll play against somebody else. We'll travel there.
Yeah.
That would be cool to see.
Yeah.
I would be much love to see that.
Well, look at the disco turkey socials. I mean, they're always trying to push for things like that.
Dude, the sock puppets.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? The Otterbotters playing against,
the Otterbotters.
Otterbotters?
Sorry. But
Is that a new team?
It is. I just made it up, by the way.
Is that
They're playing next year in Fayetteville. They're going to be playing in Fayetteville next year.
The Dairy Daddies against the Portland Pickles.
Dude. Right. Portland Pickles going against the Lake County Captains.
That sounds so wild, but I would love it.
I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be so into that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for like a couple of days now. It's like, because obviously you got the soccer tournaments up in Europe.
This will be a new thing for me to obsess about.
Well, the captains and the Pickles. Can you imagine Jeffrey up against the Pickles mascot? Dylan against Jeffrey.
Well, they're at least, aren't they owned by the same? So that
They are.
Yeah.
He owns them both. Yeah.
But can you imagine those two? Can you imagine Dylan getting together with Jeffrey?
That'd be a 21 and over only. You couldn't have any kids.
100%.
It would.
So
Have to show your ID at the door to get in.
Yeah, toys only for us.
This is what we should do, right? Let's just start. This would be our next tournament, to pick these random teams from all the leagues, right? And then put them all in a randomizer, right? In the wheel of names, and then just put them in a bracket and see how this goes, right? Then we'll talk about which ones and which.
Virgil's like, oh, great, I got more work to do here.
Yeah, I was like getting ready to do college football picks and like NFL pick stuff.
Obviously not now. We don't have to do this now, but like we can talk about like during the winter. Right? We could talk about doing like this and during December, January, right? When there's only one sport really going. This would be a lot of fun.
Or heading into next season.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun, because that also gives us a chance to showcase a lot of teams that we don't really get to talk about much.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So
put it on the docket. Put it on the docket for us to work on that.
So since you mentioned soccer earlier, congratulations, Ed, on Tottenham beating Burnley in the opener 3-0. And congratulations, Donnie, for Crystal Palace beating Chelsea 0-0.
That's a win in my book.
The South London Donnies?
The South London.
I thought the Donnies were in Milton Keynes, but I think that's not.
Funny enough, I was looking that up today. I was like, is there a team that goes by the Donnies? And the closest would be MK Dons, but
yeah.
That obviously comes from Wimbledon, from when they were in Wimbledon. But so I had to go with the South London. I wanted to make sure I wasn't stealing anyone else's nickname. So now it's officially Crystal Palace are now known as the South London Donnies.
I'll take it.
Did you even watch the game, Donnie?
No, I had other things going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of supporter he is,
No, are the games on Peacock or NBC? Peacock.
They're on both.
They're on both. I think the Crystal Palace one was on Peacock.
No, it was on USA.
It was on US. Oh,
okay. Well, see, I couldn't.
I'm just tired of seeing that, behind a paywall.
I thought it was on Peacock, and I'm not paying for Peacock, so I mean,
I already paid for it enough already as it is, so I can't be paying for another one.
But if it was on USA, I guess I could have watched it, but no, I didn't.
Yeah. Although there's potential for a civil war here, Virgil, and I think you might know where I'm going with this, but Ed's team might be stealing from the South London Donnies. If rumors were to be believed.
Are they the favorite for what's that guy's name?
For Eze? Richie Eze?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eze looks like he's going to Tottenham from the South London Donnies.
I did see something about that.
And Donnie's, I know Donnie's been crestfallen because he's been following Palace for years. And he's built up such a love, like all those South London Donnies supporters have, for Eberechi Eze. And then here comes Tottenham ruining football again, but that's what they do.
Don't be hating on Tottenham like that. Don't be doing that.
Listen, I'm a Chelsea supporter. Part of my job is to make sure that no one says nice things about Tottenham.
How dare you?
Part of my job. Listen, Zach Beeson understands. part of my job is to not like Tottenham. That's like part of my job.
God, like there's so much like vitriol and hate for my team like this.
I'm just being Thomas Frank with you, okay?
Oh God.
Well,
I just
all I know
can't
is
take it.
Sunday we're going to steal from the rich and give to the poor. So
All right.
Well, wait a minute. You're jumping the gun because you got a Thursday game in Norway against Fredrikstad.
Yeah, you do.
He's like, who cares?
Yeah. No, he's like, oh, yeah. We don't see Donnie doesn't deal in the business of paupers. He only deals with princes.
That's right. Quick change. That's actually at Selhurst Park, so you don't have to go as far.
He doesn't matter to him. Just gas up the private jet. He'll be there.
Yep.
You'll get there. Don't worry. He'll be there in no time.
Yeah,
What else we got on the docket?
I was looking to see who's Tottenham playing Saturday. Oh, Man City.
Mark.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Enjoy
Man City.
Enjoy Cherokee and Reinders.
We got this. We got this. Man City is not what they used to be.
Well, they looked pretty good this past weekend.
I know they look pretty dominant.
But I will say this: Tottenham does seem to play Man City very well. I don't know what it is, but they've gotten good results against City the last few seasons. So
I'll be honest with you. Like when I first really got into the Premier League was when they did the Amazon show on Man City. That's when Pep Guardiola like started with them and all that. Man, that was a good series.
Are you happy with Thomas? Are you happy with Thomas Frank as your manager? Do you like his tactical flexibility?
Well, let's see how it goes. Like, there's only one game. Let's slow down.
I mean, Donnie kept texting me saying, "I love the way he goes from a 4-2-3-1 formation to a 4-3-3," and I was like, well, Donnie, I'm just loving how you're just spewing all this knowledge. It's fantastic.
He texted me that Crystal Palace is going to win the league, and I said, Donnie, it's Friday.
Let's slow down, Donnie. It's only Friday.
I just want, when it happens, I wanted to be like, see, I told you.
He said, well, and he texted me, it must have been after you, Virgil, and he said, all we do is win trophies. And I'm like, you just won your first trophies in 125 years. Like,
man, y'all, I'm not even gonna, because I wanted to see, there was a score for Chelsea. What was the score for Chelsea?
What, this past weekend?
Yeah.
We literally
not
just
paying
talked
attention
about
to
it
where
like
the
5
South
minutes
London
ago.
I don't pay attention to Patrick. You guys already know this.
I was the
Well,
one
Virgil
that
said it, not me.
Then I'm not paying attention to him either.
Well,
oh yeah,
you don't
0-0.
show
I
up on
saw
the
it.
show.
Never mind. I saw it. I saw it. Relax.
You don't show up
I'm
on the
down.
show and you don't pay
I
attention.
don't care about
even when you're on
Chelsea.
it.
I don't care about Chelsea.
Yeah,
This is me not caring about Chelsea. There it is. Okay.
What, you talking about the champions of the world? Is that what you're talking about?
Just like I don't care
Next
the
4
fact
years?
that, just like I don't care about the fact, but I am, just loving this, that your brand new quarterback for your Indianapolis Colts is none other than Daniel Jones. Don't you think I didn't forget? Don't think I didn't forget.
I was wondering when you were going to bring it up. I knew it would come up.
All of this hate for so long, and you're 4 quarterbacks. You're on quarterback number 300, and
like
you
44,
and you all this shit you talked, and then you can't even have Anthony Richardson win the starting job, and now you have Daniel Jones, and the New York Football Giants are saying, "Good luck."
True story. True story. Guys, I was telling Ed earlier, and this is a true story. I have a couple of friends in my soccer group chat who are huge New York Giants fans, and they're actually the ones that broke the news to me, and they were feeling sorry for me. So imagine me getting the pity of New York Giants fans. That's how far I have fallen.
That's bad.
But
don't get me wrong. And everybody was like talking about the Browns. Like, we all knew that Flacco was going to be the starter. What I don't get, and what really makes me mad, is the fact that like this what they have is Flacco, and you have this numbnuts who hasn't played a single down. Put him at number 2, Kenny Pickett, right? You got Dylan Gabriel at 3, and then Shedeur Sanders, who played better out of all of them, is at 4th string. I don't get what they're doing.
How long until Kenny Pickett's under center?
I don't think he's going to be under center.
I think it's psychological games with Gabriel and Shador just to kind of put Pickett up there
Yeah.
because he's got
What's up?
NFL experience,
Mhm.
just to make them work harder.
What's up with Dylan Gabriel throwing shade at Shador Sanders?
It wasn't at Shador Sanders. He used the same comment when he was in college. Don't get it
he was
started.
talking about people showboating and everything else. So isn't that what it was?
He was talking about entertainers when it came to all the talking heads like us and all that.
He was stirring up stuff.
No, he wasn't.
Patrick,
I
you're a
know.
better journalist than that. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
you should
tell
know
that.
better than
He's
that.
really not.
But wait, it was on Twitter. Isn't it supposed to be true when it's on there?
Patrick, just change your name to the Instigator at this point.
You what?
Just change your name to
Instigator.
the Instigator at this point.
Probably.
I'll give the kid props. That one pick six was not his fault, but he actually played pretty good. Gabriel played pretty good football.
Yeah. The only thing I can hope for Daniel Jones is that he plays like contract year Daniel Jones. That's my only shot. That he plays like he did when he earned that contract. And then
How much is he getting?
And then the team knows better than to give him that contract. So
How much is he getting right now?
$14 million
Is it fully
per year.
guaranteed?
I think it is.
I would say that's probably fully because it is a 1 year deal, right?
Yeah.
Two. I thought it was two. Oh, it is
No,
one.
it's
Only
1 year.
one.
It's just a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
But still, the fact is we actually paid Daniel Jones to play football. But not only did we pay him, we gave him $14 million.
You know
Yeah.
which I'm very
they-
intrigued by is the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, and Stafford.
Stafford?
Yeah, man. They better start looking for a backup quarterback for him to take over.
They got a lot of money tied up in Stafford too.
A lot of money, and
A lot more than 14 million. Now, do they have a much better quarterback than the Colts? Absolutely, but
100%.
the Colts have
But
14 million. The Colts have a problem for a year. They don't necessarily have to re-sign Daniel Jones. I'm
no,
not saying
and they're going to be in last place,
deal.
so they're going to try to get a Manning kid.
We're going to be fighting with the Florida Fighting Donnies for that last spot. You know,
Yeah, 100%.
Donnie's Jaguars and my Colts are going to be fighting it to the end.
But what I'm saying is that the fact that like Stafford has a back injury. Once you get a back injury, dude, you're not coming back from that. Your days are numbered after that.
Well, and especially for a quarterback like Stafford, where he depends on the deep ball, he's not going to be able to sling it like he normally does.
I agree.
Due to that back issue. I mean, think about the torque that you have to get that ball the way he
trust me,
knows
I
how
know.
to throw it. Yeah, I mean,
You're talking to someone who has back problems, so I get it.
yeah.
Did you guys happen to see the highlights to the Chargers Rams preseason game?
Nope.
I did not.
No. Well, Bennett threw a Hail Mary with 12 seconds left to get down to the field for the game-winning field goal. I just wanted to say that catch, the Hail Mary catch, was by Brennan Presley. Go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
Undrafted Brennan Presley.
Did you see
Go
who had
Pokes.
the kick return for a touchdown?
In that game?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
The Grim Reaper, Luke Grimm.
Oh, Graham. Okay.
Did you guys see that we got another felon in our team? So it's cool.
Yeah, wait, is he out on bond? Isaiah Bond?
We signed him. It's official.
Yeah, he did.
He's been
Well, I
signed.
was gonna say, I know he announced it. I didn't know if they made it official.
It's official.
Yeah.
Again, innocent to proven guilty, and then they didn't. They're like, nope. There's nothing to see here. That's up. We're moving on.
So would it be safe to call Cleveland the land of second, third, and fourth chances?
And fifth. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So, but imagine this kid is actually good. He's an actual. It's just that he had off the field issues, and then that's why he fell out of the draft. So if he can actually play the way that he's supposed to be playing, ooh, baby.
Well, and you guys, and then didn't Judkins have his charges dropped?
Done, all of it. Yep.
Sean Judkins.
Yep, Jenkins. His are done too.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, not only do you guys collect quarterbacks, you collect running backs too. It's like, man, not
Yep.
quite as many, but man, you've had quite a few running backs too. I
Mhm.
can start making that list. Kareem Hunt, Judkins.
Oh man, I miss Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Nick Chubb. I mean, you
Oh,
guys have started collecting running backs.
Nick Chubb, man. I hope he does really
Man,
good in Houston.
That might be
man.
a good thing for me to have for next episode. All the running backs you've had since '99.
Keep talking shit. Keep talking.
Listen,
Keep
I fully
talking.
accepted. I fully embraced that we have Daniel Jones.
Keep
okay?
talking.
Yeah, you know. So
Because I cannot wait once we start the season and we come back on Tuesday to talk about the games and then just to see what
Listen.
Andy does. Oh, that'll be so much fun to talk about.
Listen, I'm thrilled that we only lost to Eric's Packers by one point. So, or 2 points, whatever it was, when they played their fourth string. So I was thrilled.
It is
Go ahead.
preseason, guys. I mean, let's be serious
Is
here.
it what?
Yeah, I know. It's,
I mean,
Well, I mean, the Packers look like they're ready for the Super Bowl. I mean,
no, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't Love
but I don't
also
know anything
out
about
for a little
football.
bit?
So you know,
Patrick, what did you put in your crystal light?
what did I put in my crystal light?
He put crystals.
You put something in there.
Yeah, he did.
He returned to practice yesterday, Ed.
Okay, gotcha.
I put something special in there, Virgil.
I think
Eric?
it was the Gatorade that got him going, though.
Eric is just waiting for this NFL season to start so he can actually start talking to us more often.
Yeah, I was
He's
going to
just
say
saving.
like, fantasy,
When
and then
we
we
got-
have fantasy football coming up, and you know,
You
Eric-
saw him yawning when we were talking soccer. He's
I was
like,
gonna say,
lean
you're
back.
talking
Oh.
Crystal Palace, Crystal Light, Crystal from the strip club. I don't, whatever Crystal you
no,
got. I'm
Chris,
just-
no, we're talking Crystal. Okay,
Mm.
Crystal to the main stage.
Oh my god! Oh,
Up next, we got Crystal on the Baker main stage.
Oh man.
on the Baker Mayfield.
So obviously I'm a Browns fan. You got Colts, you got Panthers, you got a Packers. Producer, what was your team that we gave you?
You guys never gave me a team.
The Vikings.
He can't be because he has the Brewers, but he can't be at Packers. He got to be his own NFL team.
He has to have his own. Yeah,
He seems like a Minnesota Vikings.
Come on,
guy to
Virgil.
me.
You got to make a choice here. You can't
don't
make
do
we got to
Don't
make a
do
choice. Yeah,
Why should I make a choice?
because
I feel like I should be Switzerland in this. I already got a team for everything else.
not gonna
No.
happen. That's
No.
not happening.
Well, I mean, you've loved the Milwaukee
Tennessee.
Brewers since birth. So,
Did you say Cincy?
No, Tennessee.
I didn't say
Oh, the Titans?
Mm-mm.
Ooh,
He could
is
be
he
a
a
Cam
Titans
Ward
fan?
fan.
I mean, I don't mind Cam Ward, but
You can
Maybe
have
I
the
could do-
Jaguars.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
He'd be like the Titans offensive lineman. He'd fight for his QB.
You can be the Cowboys.
I'd rather die.
I see Virgil as a Saints fan.
I'd rather die twice.
Oh,
Okay. I'd rather die, come back, and die again.
Hmm.
Commanders.
No.
You can't.
Wait a
hop
minute, I
on
need
one
a-
there.
No, you can't hop on that. No, you can't.
Wait a
hop
minute, I
on
need a
good
closer
team.
look. Let's
Grew up
see.
in that area, though, right?
Let's
you
see.
were around that,
I'm
or had family in that
analyzing
area.
Virgil right now. Let's see what type of fan would he be?
I mean, you did mention you thought I said Cincy. So how about the Bengals?
It wouldn't be against the Bengals.
Yeah,
Huh.
Chase and Burrow and
How about Houston?
Well, he's not going to fully embrace the Bengals until Hendrickson gets his big deal.
is that kind of hopping in with Houston like it is with Washington though?
I feel like it could be. How about I just do a wheel like I've done for everything else that involves
There
decisions?
you go. Put
I
every
like it.
team on there and put in a wheel and
I will do every team except
What are
for
the teams going to be? What are the teams
Yeah,
going to be?
No, I will put in every team except for the 4 that you guys follow.
Correct.
Or in case of Donnie's, half the wheel will have to be.
But we
gone.
got to take out
We have
certain teams to
28.
make
Yeah,
it fair for him.
Thank
No,
you.
no, we will
Thank
we
you.
take out. We will approve teams and which
It-
ones will be.
it would
You
be
can't-
fun if he was a Las Vegas fan.
That
What do
would
you
be
mean?
hilarious.
I mean,
All right, do this, Virgil. Take all the teams except our 4 and cut it in half. Take half of them off that you absolutely would not be a fan of, and the other half you get to pick from.
okay.
I think that's a good idea. Like, take out the Cowboys. No one likes the Cowboys. You know,
No,
Yeah, I
mean,
don't want you to
yeah.
get stuck with somebody that you could absolutely hate. So you could be like, okay, these are the teams.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these. So boom, here you go.
But you got to do it quick because you have to have a hat before the season starts.
There
Oh,
it
I gotta do
is.
that too. Okay.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Brewers hat yet?
I have a Brewers hat somewhere in this house.
Somewhere in this house. I like it. Well, I'm already
good.
liking this. And then, then we're ready to go for the NFL season.
And then whatever team it is, that can be the Valiant Virgils.
I just already know it's probably going to be the Steelers. I can already
Don't.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not picking who
Rogers.
Will's going to pick.
No, you
the
can't.
Pittsburgh Valiant Virgils.
I already have a Steelers fan in my house. I cannot have
So
another. No, I can't.
You're gonna have to go live with Ed, so he has multiple Steelers fans in his house.
That's
Well,
right.
and then Virgil could team up with Mike Gorell, who's not on here
I know,
tonight. but
Mike
we'll
is
be
not
work-
on tonight.
We'll
Yeah.
be working with him in the morning.
No.
So
When you go up there and live with Ed and become a Steelers fan, you can help make that Skyline IPA chili.
IPA chili. Oh, yeah.
And you know what they're going to call Virgil out there? They're going to call him Mr. Steeler Girl.
No. Anyways, listen. No, don't pick the Steelers. Don't do that.
I'm not. I'm letting the
The
wheel.
wheel picks it.
Well, all I'm saying is that you can pick one of those teams to be taken out. For like example, we
He's-
just took out the
he's subtly telling you to eliminate the Steelers before you
Eliminate
put the wheel together.
Steelers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ! Can I make this any clearer?
I'm telling you, the bias is palpable.
Oh my God!
No, we will spin that wheel on Thursday once I build it to see which NFL team I will be following.
God, I can't.
Interesting. So we already know that you're taking out the Browns,
Yes.
the Colts,
Yes.
the Panthers,
Yes.
the Packers,
Yes.
The
the
Jaguars.
Cowboys,
Cowboys.
the Saints.
Saints.
Okay, so you got 6 teams that you already took it out.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. I have been here just under Donnie's page talking smack. There he is. So you got to take out the Steelers.
Love that.
I would like for you to take it out. How's that? It's up to you whether or not you want to, but I would appreciate if you took them out. That is all. Although it would make for some good sports show, just so we can talk shit about Aaron Rodgers constantly.
Okay.
Which
well,
I'm
pick a
still gonna
side then.
do.
Do you want me to pick them or not?
No, don't do that. Because I'm going to talk shit to Mike about it.
But yeah, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause
Yeah.
Let me ask this: what about the people from our show? Do we think that he should keep the Steelers on the wheel?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's three. That's 3-1.
I mean,
You could be
honestly, what's the chances that Ed will even be here on Thursday anyway?
pretty low.
100%.
But let's remember, there's going to be a lot of teams, Ed. Like the Steelers may not be picked.
You could
Oh
be
my
a Chargers
God.
fan and be insufferable like Zach over here.
It could be a Steelers fan and be insufferable like Mike.
Or it could be
Or you
Arizona
could be a
Cardinals fan, and
or you
we'll
could be a
talk about it.
Chargers, or you could be a Chargers fan and end up at Madison Beer's music video shoot.
Or you could be a 49ers fan.
I could see Donnie as a 49. So I could see Virgil as a 49ers fan. I could see Donnie as one too because he roots for half the league.
Right.
Oh,
Donnie as
Well, I do
yeah.
have family in the Bay Area.
Uh-huh.
so-
there, we
there-
go. There we go. So he roots for half the league. So
Oh, I thought because it would remind them of being, out there about 1849.
Oh.
Where do you
Well,
think
who-
I got all my money from? It was the.
I was
gold
going to say,
rush.
who do you think got the gold in the gold rush?
I said at least the Steelers paid less for Rodgers than the Colts for
True
Jones.
story.
Wow.
True story. I can't even argue that. That's a good point.
God.
That's a good point. Like I said, Mike, I can only hope for contract year Daniel Jones. That's my only hope. But until we get picked apart by Malik Willis again,
What a burn.
it was a good burn.
That was
I
a good
rate it.
one.
I rate it.
So I've already found a pre-made wheel.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna. So let's.
And by the way, guys, I will be putting the Dad Hat Chronicles fantasy league. Just so you guys know, it is coming. It's only 5 votes already, so we're gonna. I don't know. Should we do 10? Should we do 12? What do you guys think should be the maximum? Yeah, the number of teams in fantasy.
You start getting over
I don't know.
10, 12 is a stretch just from the availability of players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
10's
let's
a
keep it
good
at 10.
number, but
I mean,
12 is a stretch depending on. I mean, I don't want to leave somebody out that's a loyal commenter and chatter.
Mhm.
If we can get to 12 with all of them, but if
Well,
if
how
it's a
about this?
stretch-
Let's put it for 12.
Yeah.
All right. If you're interested, put it in the comments, and then I will make sure to include you into it. And then go from there. High school football season starts his week in South Carolina. Good Midland Valley Mustangs.
Look at that.
And-
He,
and-
the,
and
the,
Ed,
the Green
I leave it
Jackets
to the
lose
experts.
tonight to the Fireflies, and he's already on to college.
I know he's already done. Moving on.
Yeah, Donnie, I mean, Ed, whatever the experts say about, I don't know how these fantasy leagues work, so whatever they say, I'm good with. So
Oh, we've already determined Virgil's winning this year. You got the first year luck
Oh
last
no,
year.
no, I'm probably no.
no, Virgil's going to win. He'll ride JJ McCarthy to
But
the.
you know, we're gonna do the draft live, right?
You what?
Was
We're
that?
gonna do the draft
Oh
live.
yeah, we got to do that.
Fantasy draft is gonna be live.
Oh yeah, because
All right.
we're going to do the snake draft and make history.
So here's the list of teams right now.
All right.
Make sure I got everybody eliminated here. If I'm missing somebody, please let me know. Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals, San Francisco 49ers, New York Giants, Los Angeles Chargers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Rams, Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals, Buffalo Bills, Washington. Did we say we were going to cut the Commanders?
That's a you decision, isn't it?
No, I mean that would just kind of be jumping into
You're already jumping into a good
but
team.
I think it's fine.
No, we'll
Wrong with
leave
that. I'll pick Crystal Palace.
Kansas City Chiefs, Seattle Seahawks, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, Tennessee Titans, Minnesota Vikings, Pittsburgh Steelers, Houston Texans, Philadelphia Eagles.
He's gonna be a Chiefs fan, so he can be with Samantha 128, 175.
Oh my god! Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if that happens, then I can't
Yeah.
do it.
He can't look fate in the
In the
Yeah,
face,
turn his nose up at fate or
Listen.
whatever this
True.
is.
Listen, I can't hate the game that when he's trying to build a kingdom. I can't hate the game, man.
If
So-
fate picks him, he has no choice.
All right,
Okay,
go ahead. You got the
Okay.
wheel already ready to go?
I got the wheel already ready to go. Let me pull it.
Oh
up.
man, here we go.
Make sure. Let me just double check and make sure all the teams. Okay.
I think that's a good amount of teams that you have on that list.
Oh yeah.
So let me pull it up and then we will spin.
So the Steelers are on there or no?
Steelers
Yes, they're
are
on
on there.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's flip
Wa-
and go.
Watch him become a Tampa Buccaneers
Watch-
fan.
Hey, creamsicle.
Okay, well,
man.
before we do this, who do we think that it's going to
Ooh.
land on?
Actually, no. Better question. Who do you want it to land on?
I think he's gonna land on the Jets.
God.
Um,
I'm going to go Falcons.
I'm gonna say Steelers. I want him to land on Steelers just because this would be funny for Ed.
Mhm.
Are him and Val going to become buddies? Best buds?
Oh,
the
Vegas?
Broncos?
Yeah.
Or Broncos, yeah,
Oh,
Broncos, yeah.
She
man.
was in here for 2 seconds and we ignored her comment, so she left.
What?
Probably mad at us.
Yeah. She was
All
on.
right. I think that. All right, let's go. Hit it.
Can I just say real quick that I am absolutely nervous during this?
Oh, I think it's great.
Well, I mean, we don't expect you to have the same connection to this team that you do with the Milwaukee Brewers, okay?
I mean,
I mean-
you're right. You're right.
So whoever this lands
you've
on,
had that since birth, so
whoever it lands on is eliminated, and we keep spinning until we get down.
yeah, there we go.
That'll be the next hour of the show.
I was gonna say, we don't have that
The
much
next
time.
hour,
Okay.
it's like Virgil's dating show.
All right, here we go.
Come on down.
Oh, trust me, there's not that many options on my dating show. Let's spin.
Well, unless they all say Samantha.
Get the hell out of here.
Eagles.
Homer,
Oh,
come on.
You gotta redo this one.
Yeah, let's go with the defending champs.
Champions, right? The Super Bowl champions.
Okay. I will eliminate.
They can
the
even
Eagles.
spin.
I will eliminate the. Did it not spin?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Well, I was gonna say it felt like it only moved like 2 spots.
Okay,
Is
I
it
will
also
eliminate
able
the
to be-
Eagles.
Put on by itself.
Let's spin again.
Watch it land on the Commanders. Y'all didn't want to do Commanders because it was bandwagon. Is that Rams?
The Rams.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad team.
You
Listen,
got Kyron Williams.
yep. Who just signed like fresh new contract, Kylan?
You know, Virgil's going for
Williams?
color scheme. He's got the Brewers blue and gold. Now he's got the Rams blue and gold. It's like he's just a blue and gold guy.
Yeah, the Oklahoma State blue and gold.
I mean, he's gonna next thing you know, he's gonna be a Michigan fan.
That's the other Go Pokes out of McNeese State.
McNeese State. Yes, you're right.
McNeese State.
Speaking of Michigan, thank you for that segue.
I'm trying to keep us flowing here, producer.
Yes. Speaking of Michigan, they have received their list of infractions and fines. So they are was like 30 million in fines, and then the big shock here, which I don't know how they're going to survive this. Their head coach is going to miss their first game of the season against
Such
Western
bullshit.
Michigan.
Just only one. The fuck?
They're playing
They've
the
had-
Whitecaps.
They've played games without the head coach each of the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, that's
no big deal.
stupid.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know how
doesn't-
they're going to play against
yeah,
the Whitecaps, Eric. That's going to be an interesting
doesn't
matchup.
Harbaugh have like a 14-year ban?
He's got a
from,
10-year showcase ban, which means nothing. And
Well,
then
wasn't there a 4-year show of call before that to put it to 14
Oh, you're right. There was a 4-year before that. So yeah, so that's 14.
with the previous violation?
I just
then-
realized
And,
that-
what?
Donnie, I just realized that the comments on your Facebook page are not showing up on this.
I just when Mike said he was on my page, I just pulled my Facebook up on my phone, and Lynn and I didn't realize Val was over there. But I see a lot of comments from Lynn and from Mike.
Right. I just realized
Terrell on
that.
there. I don't know why they're not coming
Yeah.
up for you to see, but they're not.
Man,
And then, of course, our boy Connor, who will never go away because he's trying to remain relevant in everything, has an 8-year showcase ban.
Well, the thing about this is every bit of this is somewhat irrelevant because
It's
one,
so stupid.
the 10-year ban on Harbaugh doesn't start until the end of the previous ban, which is another 3 years. So it's like 13 years. He's not coming back to college anyway. He's already done what he wanted to come do in college. He won a national championship with his alma mater.
Yeah, he's
So
done.
that's irrelevant. 35 million, whatever it is, Michigan's like, whatever. We don't care about the money.
That's chump change.
That is nothing to them.
that's what that's what they paid for Bryce Underwood.
Basically, all of this, once their coach comes back in week 2, it's like, all right, we're done. We're moving on.
Why only give him a 1-game ban? And it's only, who cares? Like it's like one of those like gimme games too. So it's like, come on, dude.
So was
Even
the
recruiting
Michigan?
visits, limiting recruiting visits, that doesn't do anything anymore with transfer portal and all this other stuff. All that's irrelevant. I don't even know if they got any of that, but it's not much if they did. And then the only thing that really could have hurt them is if they would have been like, you can't be in the playoffs for 2 years.
I was just going to say a playoff
that would have
ban.
been a story. That would have been a story right there.
I mean, but it's Michigan. They're not going to be in the playoffs for 2 years. And also, there's no way they're going to let him miss the Oklahoma game.
Yeah.
So I know we've already talked about it, but you're paying Bryce Underwood all that money to be a backup. But then, do you think the Michigan SID watched our show and was like, "Ooh, I like that idea of having random teams play each other"? So that's why they're having Michigan football against Western Michigan Whitecaps baseball.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah.
He's like, I like that idea that show on YouTube came up with. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, it's a great show. It's a great idea. Thank
It
you.
is.
He was gonna say that's a great show. It is.
It was. It's also a great show, guys. It's really a good show.
You
You
should
should
tune
watch
in.
it.
Yeah, you should show up.
I run this shit. I show up when the hell I want. How's that, sunshine?
But if you run it and you don't show up, who's running it then?
That's
Well,
why I have you. That's
He was
why
gonna
I
say
have you
nobody, but then he's like, I'll set it
Nobody.
up for you.
guys, which I did. Which I did.
After I asked about how to do that, and it's like, oh no, we can't have that. He's
I
got
was
to
like,
do it
hold on a
himself.
second. Jesus, here.
Yeah.
Fine, done. Go. Leave me alone.
Good show last week, by the way.
Could have been better.
I know Ed doesn't care, but Patrick might. Bobby Witt just became the youngest Kansas City Royal ever to hit for 100 home runs at 25 years, 66 days old.
See,
That's awesome.
unlike you, I do care. I like Bobby Witt. Bobby was a great player.
Bobby is a great player.
But
Was.
yeah, he just hit
Was.
one.
Let's just go with was.
He just hit one to dead center for his 100th career home run to be the youngest Royal ever to hit 100.
So,
He's good. Man, that kid is just stupid good.
well, when he says was, is he talking about former Texas Rangers pitcher Bobby Witt?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Senior.
Okay. Cool.
Was okay, Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt Jr. It's still
Is
good.
a star.
You know, he is super good. He is
Yeah.
legit good.
That's a good Royals team.
So speaking of standings, we're still in second place.
Were we going to cover those?
Yeah, I can go over it real quick.
I was figured just going over wild card because that's probably what's the more interesting thing to talk about on with the standings.
Look at New York finally decided to do something about this. New York is at the number 1 wild card, then Boston and Seattle right now. And
Aaron
but,
Boone's doing a heck of a job.
but they're only half a game back of each other.
I mean, where would the Yankees be without Aaron Boone?
Aaron Boone is such a turd nugget. Cleveland is holding on that
better off. That's where we'd be.
number 4 spot. They with 2.5 games back of Seattle. Kansas City 3 games back.
I'm telling you,
Still a chance.
The Rangers are
watch out for those
5.5.
Royals. I warned you.
Yeah, Rangers 5.5, Tampa Bay 6, Angels 7, Minnesota 8.5, Baltimore 9, and then you got Athletics and White Sox, and no one cares about them.
Yeah.
Then you have in the NL, they got the Chicago Cubs number 1. Then you got the Dodgers, the San Diego Padres, the New York Metropolitans. Then you have the Cincinnati Red Stockings at 1.5 games back. The Cardinals 5 games back. It's a big drop off from there. It's like you got one and then everybody else.
Yeah.
The Cardinals 5, San Francisco 6, Arizona 7.5, Miami Marlins 8.5, and then you got the double digits with Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Washington, and Colorado at 31 games back.
Hey, the Rockies aren't eliminated yet.
And that is Colorado Rockies on a 4-game win streak, by the way.
Jesus.
Who beat the Dodgers, by the way.
Can we just talk about Virgil's Milwaukee Brewers being out and being 166 run differential? They're just crushing people right now. They're 1 game away from being the first team to get to 80.
I don't know. They lost yesterday. They look pretty normal.
Yeah, they're
now.
8-2 in their last 10 games with a loss yesterday.
Virgil,
Virgil,
Virgil, what's it like going from your childhood, on all the games you went to Milwaukee County Stadium, and then, when you made the journey to Miller Park, the Jeff Cirillo days, Ryan Braun days, and to get to the stage that you are now. I mean, you used to see Robin Yount. What's it like now, seeing your team?
I will have you know, I actually have been to Miller Park, so this joke does not work. Kind of.
Please, thank you. No, tell him it doesnn't work because it was long-winded of a joke.
You also need to remember who the Huntsville Stars AA, who they were for parent club was, which was the Brewers, and I got to see Ryan Braun play in Huntsville. In fact, he was the first person I recorded hitting a grand slam in my scorebook.
Who said I thought it was a joke? I was talking about your love of the Milwaukee Brewers.
It's that disingenuous tone, Patrick.
It was the tone. It was the fact that it was way too long-winded of a, for you, and that you did not deliver on the joke. I'm sorry, your joke fell flat.
It's not a joke. It was a heartfelt tribute.
You can't even keep a straight face saying that.
Heartfelt because of Corey Hart used to play for the Brewers.
Absolutely, 100%.
He can't even say that with a straight face.
No, Richie Sexton.
Hey, Richie Sexton played for Cleveland first, homeboy.
Yeah, he did, but he also played for the valiant Virgils of Milwaukee.
And what other team did he play for after that?
Was it Texas?
Seattle.
Was it Seattle? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Mariners. That dude was tall, man. That was a tall dude
lanky.
playing for. Yeah, man.
He was lanky, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
He was lanky. But good call on Corey Hart. That's a real Brewers fan for you. John Jaha.
No, I've got a one of the most obscure plays I remember is I remember his first. Is this last name can always get Joe Winkelsauce. He was a pitcher for the Brewers. Only played, I think, for 1 year. The only reason I remember that name is because he was interviewed by the local station, by local WHNT, so it would be CBS affiliate in Huntsville, when he was a Stars player trying to get people to go to the games. And I remember the announcer asking, do you have any talents? And he says, I can do the worm. And he was just doing the worm across Joe Davis. And shit like that sticks with me. So I remember that name.
Are you sure it wasn't Scotty Too Hottie?
It was not Scotty Too Hottie. He does not play baseball.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. Just want to make sure. It wasn't Otis.
It was not Otis, no.
Okay.
And first of all, I got to address something real quick here. Michael. No one cares about the Florida Panthers. Okay?
Oh, hey, whoa. Hang on there now.
And I will say this again. Nobody cares about the Florida Panthers. Okay?
Damn, where's that button to take it? I can't take it off the screen. Patrick, can you...
Anywho, like I said,
The
No
Florida
one
Fighting
cares.
Yeah, the Florida Fighting Donnies.
You hit the wrong button.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Okay, nobody cares about the Florida Panthers. Continue on.
I don't think the Florida Panthers care about the Florida Panthers.
No.
So that is all I have for today.
We had a good show, man.
If you guys will excuse me, I now have to read up on the history of the Los Angeles Rams.
Los Angeles Rams, then St. Louis Rams,
So,
and then back
I was
to
going
Los
to say, does that
Angeles
include the
Rams.
St. Louis history as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
I will have to
show
look
on
up I have to look up the greatest show on turf.
Yep, there it is. Greatest show on turf. That was
Start with Isaac Bruce, move over to Mike Martz, and then go to Torrey Holt.
Oh, I was going to say Torrey Holt, man. Dude.
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta watch. There's a movie that they made about him.
And maybe a little Marshall Faulk. You know,
Well, you got a little sprinkle of Marshall Faulk in there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, that was a good team.
That was a good team.
Oh yeah.
And I
Jesus.
started out with Dick Vermeil, right? And then Mike Martz was the offensive coordinator.
yeah.
And then when Mike Martz became the head coach, that's where it all went wrong.
Oh my god.
After a couple years, at least. After a couple years.
God, that was a good team.
It was.
Can you believe this dude played in Arena League for the Iowa Barnstormers?
Who was that?
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you guys remember who the starting quarterback was before Kurt Warner got the job?
Trent Green.
Trent Green. Yep.
Jeez.
100%. Good call, Donnie.
I still have to watch that. I guess the Kurt Warner movie, I got to watch it. I guess it was actually pretty decent. So, speaking of,
Trent Green was the
forgot.
Wally Pipp of the St. Louis Rams.
He was born in your hometown, Mike?
You were that's a good call, Donnie.
Let's end the show with a segment that I told you guys about that I wanted to talk about. What have you been watching lately? Okay, and it doesn't have to be sports related. All right, it could be a docuseries. It could be sports, anything. Obviously, we know that Eric is going to say Kansas City Royals game or something along those lines. And it doesn't
Chris
have to
Bubich documentary.
right.
I don't blame him.
It can be anything at this point. All right, so it could be anything you guys been watching lately. So who wants to go first? Eric, please go first.
So right now on my watch list, and it's pretty much every summer, is Big Brother.
Really?
I love Big Brother. Watch it almost pretty much every season. What I did see yesterday, which I think is really cool, that's probably my second favorite show. My top favorite show is The Amazing Race, and they're getting ready to come out with a season here in about a month, and it is all former Big Brother players with one of their family members. So like a Big Brother contestant with their brother, their dad, their sister, husband, wife, whatever. So it's all Big Brother cast members doing The Amazing Race, which because I watch Big Brother, then it's gonna be fun to see them all compete then on The Amazing Race. So right now, for me, outside of baseball, I've been watching Big Brother.
I like it. Phil, it's on my list to watch right now. Alien Earth. I can only watch it by myself because the family does not have any interest whatsoever in Alien Earth. So, what about you, Virgil, Prospector, Mayor?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I've recently been working on catching up from the first season to currently with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I got finished with that. The other thing I'm doing, I've recently been on a movie kick. So I've been watching, going to the theater. So I went to see Fantastic Four. I went to see Naked Gun. Would definitely recommend both of those. But I'm a big Marvel person. I wouldn't say like a fanatic, but like to keep up with the series. The one I just watched recently was Agatha All Along.
How was that?
Sequel to WandaVision. I really enjoyed that. I think that's probably one of the better series in this new batch currently.
Isn't somebody's son appears on that series?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I saw. That. Okay. I won't say anything. No spoilers, please. All right. Patrick or Donnie. Okay, I'll go next.
I thought Patrick was getting ready to. I didn't want to interrupt him. He started to talk. So.
Oh, okay.
No.
Patrick.
What
Put
Go
some
ahead,
headphones
Patrick.
on,
Go
Patrick.
ahead, Donnie.
Go Patrick. Go Patrick. Go Patrick.
Oh,
Go
don't do
Patrick.
that again.
Wow.
Okay, I binge watched on our trip the second season of Fubar. I absolutely loved the first season, and second season was just as good.
Fubar?
Fubar, that is with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got a lot of different guys in there. He's a CIA agent. It's an action comedy,
Mm.
and Arnold does great comedy. The beauty of the second season is to watch the season and see if you can pick out all of the references that he makes to his other movies.
Old movies? Oh, that's
Old
awesome.
movies. It is so good. The callbacks that he has and the different kinds of things in there to his movies. Rhonda didn't really care much for that, so I downloaded that, watched that on our trip. And then another one that I've got to finish or get back to the second season of, which the first season was fantastic, was The Night Agent.
Oh, I heard that was a good one.
That's very good. The second season's a little slower going because it's a little different, but it's really good. So I'm about halfway through the second season of that. And then movie wise, just because I know we had all talked a week or so ago that we were going to circle back around to it. And if y'all haven't watched it yet, we'll save that for another time. Is Happy Gilmore 2.
I haven't watched it yet.
We watched that the other night. It's not the greatest, but it's Happy Gilmore, and it's well done for what it is.
I got you.
And the golfers that are in it, they do a really good job of everything. I mean, they're not actors, but they play the part. And Scotty Scheffler absolutely steals the show, making fun of his own self. So,
Was MJF outstanding in it?
was who?
MJF.
What?
MJF.
Who's it? Jake?
It's a wrestling thing.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay. Wow.
If he's one of the guys, because I know there's a lot of
He's one of the
podcasts.
sons. He's one of the sons.
Oh, okay. So I know there's a lot of podcast people. There's a lot of people in there that I don't know who they are, but obviously someone like you does. That do all. I mean, everybody plays a pretty good part. Even all the cameos are fantastic.
I heard
and I
Bad
will
Bunny
say that,
did pretty good.
oh my God, Bad Bunny is freaking awesome. I mean, his part is primo, and it starts off like really weird with his part and his character, and then at the end it was like, damn, that was a good role for him.
I gotta watch it. I might watch it this weekend. All right, Patrick.
So, I recently got into like a UK show. It's old, but it's called the In-Betweeners.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's a good way to put it.
Did you discover this at the nursing home? Is that somebody watching
did.
that there?
No. Ironically, they do have an episode in a nursing home, though. Fair enough. No, but I like British. I like British comedy.
So do I.
This one I will say is, I don't want to say risque. It's not risque, but it's it's sophomoric humor probably is the best way to say it.
Dude, just say it. It's already 10 o'clock at night already in the East Coast. We're good.
Yeah, well, it talks about, like, for those that have not seen it, it kind of goes through like your awkward years of adolescence. So all the stuff that comes along with that. So, and they're not the most popular guys in the entire world. I'll just put it that way. So,
Was that your dog, Virgil?
Huh?
Whose dog just barked?
I didn't hear a dog.
Donnie.
It wasn't me. We don't have a dog.
Well, it's not Patrick, so it must have either been Donnie or Ed.
Hey, my dog is upstairs sleeping. She's like 10 o'clock. She's done, dude. And it's a Chihuahua.
I don't know. It was a dog or somebody sneezing in the background.
Probably.
Or one of you guys holding somebody captive?
Probably. Yeah, I'm with you, Patrick. I've been on a British kick lately, and man, Gangs of London is good.
Yeah. And the thing is, when I get into a show, like it's like everything else with me. It's like I binge it. Like, it's just like it's like I should go to bed, and it's like, oh, but I have another episode I could.
I'm with you.
Like, I sacrificed sleep last night watching more episodes, and I'm like, I paid for it today. I'm just like, that was a horrible
Phil,
decision.
you gotta send me your Venmo, dude. You have a Venmo. I gotta send you money, man.
Ooh, Pablo
speaking-
Salvajes.
Speaking of the British shows, I didn't mention that. I think I had mentioned it before. Department Q is another one I'm in the middle of.
That was the one I was
Yeah.
just going to talk about.
Yeah.
That's
the
really
one I
good.
was
I'm about
just gonna
halfway
talk
through
about.
that one as well.
Yeah. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I also started watching I haven't started, but I watched season 5 of the Chosen.
Okay, don't know that one.
Yeah, it's about it's about the life of Jesus Christ, and
Okay.
it's been I think this is the one. It started out around Easter, and like theaters they had it's about like the Last Supper and stuff like that. So like I said, on the opposite end of the spectrum of what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, that is total opposite.
But I'm like that, like I can get into just like I can do sports and then cartoons, and then I can get into stuff like that. Like my tastes are varied a lot of times in the content that I watch. So
that's interesting. I like that. I've been watching Department Q.
Yeah,
Donnie, and that is such a good show.
How many episodes are you into that one?
I am 4 episodes in.
Okay, I'm a couple ahead of you then.
Yeah, I'm 4 episodes in. We have to watch one of them because we were watching it last night, and the CFO of Dad Hat Industries lay down on the couch, and then off she went. So yeah, so we have to rewatch that one. That one I've been also watching. It's called Foundation on Apple TV, and man, that's such a good one because it's very futuristic. The book there's a bunch of different books on it, so each season is the book. So that one and this one, they on the new season they talk about the mule, which is a very pivotal character in one of the series, so which is really good. And then I have one more. It's on Prime. It's on this one is very fantasy like, but the Lord of the Rings series, the prequel.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at that.
I'm telling you, you're gonna love that one.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. I love Lord of the Rings and all of that kind of thing. So I need to get that one out.
Yeah,
watch it.
And Eric, I know that you're very, very busy, but a show that you might like,
Brockmire.
It's called Brockmire. Yeah.
I knew. I was waiting. I knew. I said it, and I knew one of you numbnuts were gonna say something.
But the crazy thing is, it's only like 3 episodes or something.
That's good. Yeah.
And then the rest of it's like
along a famous podcast, and
I knew you were. I was just waiting.
No, well, I just don't understand where the rest of the series went. They say there's a lot more than that out there, but according to that same podcast, we must have listened to the same one. I haven't heard anything since, and it's been.
Real quick, Lynn mentioned on my Facebook, Patrick, that she has watched very much of The Chosen as well.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I really liked it. It's and I understand it's not everyone's taste, and that's fine. But it's for what it is. I thought it's very well done.
Phil says he doesn't have Venmo, so Ed, if you just send it to Eric P04, I'll make sure it gets taken care of.
You'll get got it. All right. God, what is that? The show is on Amazon.
The what?
The show on Amazon.
He's trying to figure out the name of it.
The name of it, yeah. It's really good. Ring of Power. The Rings of Power.
Oh, okay.
The Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Another one that I enjoy that hasn't been on for a while, Temptation Island. It's good.
Dude, you're such a girl when it comes to those shows, dude.
Man, I can't believe that man doesn't watch Love Island. Which I have. I've watched Love Island, by the way. I won't even lie.
Dude, you crack me up with these reality shows.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to say 90 Day Fiance next.
I don't watch that.
Oh, what's that other one? The Love or Love or
Lockup? Or Love After Lockup?
No, not that one. Love or Money.
I know he's got to be a Bachelor guy.
Do you also watch Teen Mom?
No, I never watched that. I did watch the very early seasons of Bachelor. Haven't watched it in many years though.
He watches The Bachelorette.
Which show would you bring back for one more season? The Sopranos didn't like the ending.
What's the baseball movie with Zach Morris?
Oh, never mind.
Shoot, what was the name of that?
The one with Mark Paul Gosselaar,
Was it the
where he played for the Padres,
was it the pitch or something like that?
something like
No.
that. It was on Fox for like a season. They canceled it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I forget
that
the
was a
name of
pretty
it.
decent little show.
Yeah,
I could see why it got canceled, but I liked it.
It's pitch. It's pitch.
Pitch.
Pitch. Yeah.
You know what I like? I like it when you have a limited series of something. Just
Yeah.
give me 2-3
Yeah.
seasons and then end it, and then I'm good at that point because you know you're going to get an ending. But when you have these continuous seasons and then all of a sudden you abruptly like end it, oh man, that annoys me to no end.
Another show that I didn't realize the latest season came out, but it's on HBO Max. It's called The Gilded Age.
Okay.
It's about like the Industrial Revolution and like the
Ooh.
late 1800s. I mean, it's a really good show. It's about, all the railroad magnates and, probably, reminds me a lot of Donnie about how he probably made his money.
For real, Phil, you're not kidding.
But, I mean, that was Donnie's time period after all. But,
That's why I like period
he
pieces
was,
so much.
he was on the older side of those people, but that was his time. So
I have all those too, Ed. If you need to send it to me.
You too? Okay, cool.
I can't think of a show that I'd bring back for one more season.
Love Boat.
The IT Crowd.
I'll say this: I'd love to see Jerry do a season of Seinfeld, like them now as older characters.
Here we go. American Gladiators.
They tried that.
They tried to bring that back.
I know, but
There was a show that I used to watch. It was called The
Big
Glades.
Brother All Stars.
Do you guys remember that one? It was a detective. It was called The Glades.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was such a
Ooh,
good show.
I do remember the Glades. That was a good one.
Oh, it came out like in 2010.
did anyone ever watch Money Heist?
The new one?
I mean, it's newish, but it's like Spanish. So I had to watch it with subtitles. But Money Heist, we just got through the first season.
It's
but it
on
was really, really
Netflix?
good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that
Jack
was really
Ryan. It's a good series on Prime.
Isn't that the one with the guy from The Office?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
John Krasinski. That's what.
Yeah, that's such a good series, dude. I'm telling you guys, if you want action, definitely watch that. Fallout.
minute.
Fallout coming out with season 2.
Wait a minute. They brought back the Justin Timberlake album?
No, Justified. I remember that. Yeah, they did it in Detroit, right, Phil? I haven't watched that season yet. Justified is good.
Oh, I thought that was the Justin Timberlake
Oh,
album.
I realized another show I was watching. I haven't watched a new episode yet. They have a new season on Peacock, A Twisted Metal.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
With Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. I love that series.
Have you ever played the video game?
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't do that one, Phil. There's no way they could even do that show these days. Sorry.
All in the Family.
No, they couldn't do it.
Donnie,
Yeah,
you
people
watched
would
All in
just
the Family, didn't you?
I still watch All in the Family.
I was going to say, that's a Donnie show.
Hey, when we get done, I'm gonna go in there and start. I watch Emergency. I watch Dragnet.
I could
Adam
see
12.
you watching Dragnet with
Oh
like
man, Me
with like a cup of
TV.
coffee.
Me TV is the best channel. I mean, I watch all these old shows on there.
Man, Pluto TV is where I go for old
Pluto
shows.
is another good
Or
one. They
Tubi?
got a lot
Or
of
They
good.
have
Tubi?
channels. They have channels
Tubi?
dedicated
Tubi?
to the old shows.
Yeah, Tubi's good.
You know, a series that I got to go back into and start watching it again. The Boys.
Oh.
I got a friend of mine that's like, dude, you have got to watch The Boys. I think I watched the
is
first
so
5
good.
episodes, and then I just kind of got off on other things.
Never
He's
saw
like,
it.
you
Hi,
have got
Donnie.
to start watching that.
It's so violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's
do
so
well with
wild.
those kind of shows.
So, anyways,
Real
thank you
quick,
for playing
have
this
any of
show.
you started watching the new season of The Quarterback?
No,
No.
Okay, I watched.
it's
the
not
first
football
couple of-
season yet, so that's on my football season.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because I
don't
watched
have
the first
Netflix
couple of
at the moment.
episodes, and it's pretty good.
I
That's
don't
on my
have
football
Netflix at the
season.
moment. Maybe I can just borrow Donnie's account. He's probably got 4 of them and doesn't even know it.
So just remember, we'll revisit this again next week on Tuesday. We're going to revisit this on what you've been watching during the weekend. So
Yeah.
let's not bring everything up again because we're going to be coming up with this every week on what you've been watching this weekend. So
Welcome back, Cotter.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us again. We'll be back on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure that you yourselves also think about what show you guys are watching over the weekend. We'll discuss it. And make sure you guys are following each and every single one of us on all of the socials. And Eric, you're the only one that hasn't any episodes right now. So what are you what's your latest episode?
I was gonna say no one else to do anything.
No.
So tomorrow we have on Terry McCutcheon and my son Zach. We talked to Johnny about our experience with baseball around the clock at the NBC World Series. So I know Donnie will probably be pretty interested to hear how that went. But yeah, if anybody's interested in doing it, it's more than likely going to be July 25th and 26th, 2026. But we discuss our experience at baseball around the clock. That drops tomorrow on Earn Fun Average with Johnny and I.
There you go.
Sounds way above average.
Looking forward to that.
Sounds good. All right, boys and girls. We'll see you guys on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Deuces.